he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. That's the old ball game.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon the Baltimore Orioles will be wrapping up a 3-game series here in Milwaukee against the Brewers at whatever this ballpark is called. I still can't figure it out. Great American Family Field, I think, is pretty close. Hi, folks. Welcome back. The Orioles have lost 8 in a row. Things suck. We are 0 for Mansolino in the Tony Mansolino era. And, rock bottom. Where is it? Can we hit it, please? And start to work our way back up. Let's hope we get a win today. I'm calling it today. This is my first public announcement of saying we are going to win today, damn it. Why? Because for the next 2 minutes, I get to share with whatever audience might be out there. I don't know. Charm City chat is currently empty on my birthday. Yay! That's right. Your boy's 48 years old on May 21st, 1977. He entered the world. A couple of days before the premiere of Star Wars, about a week or two after Elvis, kicked the bucket on the toilet, this dude came into the world. 48 years, and for the last 42 of them, waiting for a pennant. Well, it was fun celebrating the birthday. There's now less than 1 minute until midnight where I am, and then it'll be the 22nd. Then it'll just be another day, and then it's off to 49. Jesus, 59. Feels like 59. Right. So we have another game today. We're trying to end a 8-game losing streak. Tomoyuki Sugano is on the mound. I think that gives us a little bit of hope at ending the streak. As far as turning the season around, I think we are all coming to a realization with each passing day and each piling loss that the odds are not in our favor. I mean, you have to at least show some sort of turnaround with the results. We've made a move. We've fired the manager. But, yeah. I am under the firm belief at this point that this team is not going to get any better than the peak that they got to in 2023 or first half of last year until Mike Elias is removed and we get a new GM and we clean house. I think we got a clean house because this is such a mess, folks. Every night it feels like even if we're competing, we're finding a new way to lose. There's some fundamental that we're just not implementing into a moment in the ball game that needs it. Last night was a perfect example. Had a chance to manufacture a run, couldn't do it. Meanwhile, the Brewers just kept moving runners over whenever they made outs. And you sit there and you go, why can't we do that? Why can't we just figure out a way to, manufacture some runs? Because right now we're not even hitting home runs, folks. Remember when we used to be a home run dependent team? That was the famous moniker given right here in the Charm City chat just last season. Home run dependent offense. Well, Right now, we're a non-existent offense. Let's hope we can put up some runs today, folks. I mean, there's a couple of bright spots. Ryan Mountcastle's currently on a hitting streak. Jackson Holliday has been looking really good lately. We have had some starting pitching that's been going well on some decent runs like Sugano today. And the bullpen, we've seen some cracks. We used to be able to point to the bullpen during the first month or so and say, well, at least the bullpen's doing their job outside of maybe Cianel Perez. But Sir Anthony Dominguez has struggled lately. Yenier Cano has struggled lately. Gregory Soto has struggled lately. And Felix Bautista has now struggled. He came into the ballgame yesterday, gave up a home run, did not look good, pitched 26 pitches, had to be taken out of the game before he could complete his inning. It's just not pretty, folks. But hopefully we're going to see something today to at least end this losing streak and then maybe give us something in terms of, what do you call it? What's that word? Confidence? I don't know. These words seem so bizarre with where we're at right now. But momentum, whatever you want to call it. We're going into Boston tomorrow night for a 4-game series. I don't care how far out we are. When we're playing a team like the Red Sox, I want us to show up, and I want us to try our best to win. We took 2 out of 3 from the Yankees earlier this season. I think we can all agree that that is the highlight of the season in terms of series to watch. Really, the only highlight was taking 2 out of 3 from the Yankees. So I'm hoping we at least put up a fight against the Red Sox, take a split at minimum. And, of course, we don't want this losing streak to stretch all the way through Fenway. So let's go out there and try to win today. We have got Sugano on the mound against, for the Brewers today, Chad Patrick. I can't tell you too much about this guy. He's got a 2-4 record, a ERA of 3.35 over 48 and a third innings, a 1.28 whip. Tomoyuki Sugano comes in with a record of 4-3. Look at this guy with a winning record, an ERA very good at 3.08. He is on the mound for us, and we are rooting for him to get his 5th win today. Let's take a look at the lineups here. This game should be starting in about 5 minutes. So let me get this game up on my screen here now as well. Baxter is here. Is anybody else even here? Folks, if you're here, say hello. This is pretty sad. My birthday's over now, so it's still my birthday where you are, unless you are in Bangkok time zone or farther east than that. If you're in Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, China, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Tasmania, Fiji, you're ahead of me. Otherwise, it's still the 21st of May. All right, there's the ball game. American Family Field. We're a happy family, we're a happy family, we're a happy family. Me, Mom, and Daddy sitting in Queens, eating refried beans, checking all the magazines, popping all the Thorazines. Yeah, so we're trying to avoid getting swept for the 3rd straight series and end an 8-game losing streak that started on the homestand against the Twins last week. We've lost 3 to them, 3 to the Nats, and 2 already to the Brewers. Yeah. Had we gone 4-4 in that stretch, we would still be saying that this team is in bad shape. That 8-game stretch, we were hoping to maybe go 5-3. We've gone 0-8. Things are bad, okay? That's about all you can say. Baxter, Big Jim, Edward, and Dwarven Darkness. Folks, we almost have enough people here for a pickup basketball game. Folks, there's 32 of you here right now. 10 have hit the like button. 22 of you have just simply forgotten to get it out of the way. I know that's all it is. You didn't mean to purposefully not like the content you're watching right now. You just simply tuned in and forgot to or didn't get around to it yet. That's why I'm offering up this gentle reminder right now. Go ahead and tap that like button because guess what, folks? The game hasn't even started yet. I'm probably here for 3 hours. I will give you 3 hours of the best game call I can give you. You tap the like button. We'll call it even, okay? That would be great. Almost half of you have done it. More than half of you have not. Come on, folks. All right, starting lineups for the visiting Orioles. Leading off, playing second base, Jackson Holliday. Adley Rutschman still hitting in the top of the order. He's at the 2 spot, and he'll do the catching. Gunnar Henderson will bat third and be at shortstop. Brian Mountcastle is going to DH today. He's the cleanup hitter in today's lineup. Ryan O'Hearn will bat fifth and be at first base. Ed Mullins will hit sixth and play center field. Batting seventh at third base, Emmanuel Rivera. Heston Kjerstad is in left field hitting eighth, and Dylan Carlson will bat ninth and play in right field. One injury update, and fortunately it's the best news you could probably have hoped for. If you saw yesterday's ball game, Ramon Laureano chasing a fly ball down, caught one of his feet, maybe his cleat, while trying to go into a dive. Looked like he turned his ankle. They did remove him from the ball game. It was an ankle injury. But we do have a quote that was tweeted out about an hour ago that says, "Fortunate it wasn't serious, very mild and minor at the moment. Expect him to be back within the next couple days." So that would explain why the Orioles haven't gone out and made a move and put Laureano on the DL. The staff is hoping that it's going to be day-to-day and just a couple of days, maybe some swelling to go down, something like that. But no major structural damage or anything like that, it would appear. I know some of the injury reporting out of Oriole camp has been a little bit spotty or sketchy. They seem to be a little more optimistic on timelines rather than realistic. I do hope that this is the case, that Laureano is just going to be a couple of days out, because it did not look good yesterday. It definitely looked like a injury that was going to keep him out for at least a couple of weeks, based on injuries I've seen like that in the past. But Laureano, for now, day-to-day, still with the team, but we are running sort of low on bench options. That's why you've got an outfield today of Kjerstad and Carlson playing on the corners with Mullins. You know, we have Tyler O'Neill on the DL. We got day-to-day now for Laureano. And, yeah, we just don't have many other options. Another move was made, I believe. Or is McDermott still with the team? Oh, right. A big move, folks. A big move. What is wrong with me? We have a debut, or at least a potential debut today. I don't know if he'll pitch or not, but a right-handed relief pitcher that the Orioles picked up in free agency this winter, Andrew Kittredge, who had a knee injury. He had to get an operation right at the start of spring training. It sucked, but guess what, folks? He's in. Andrew Kittredge is now on the Orioles' big club. He is in the bullpen. Chase McDermott has been optioned back to AAA. So the Orioles are going to play add drop with that fifth starting spot, at least for the time being, it would appear. They bought themselves another 4 or 5 days by sending McDermott down and Kittredge coming up. So if Charlie Morton is still in the bullpen, that's your long man, but we don't have a fifth starter. It's either that or Morton will make the next start next time around, but then we don't have a long man. It's something we're going to have to figure out pretty soon, but for now, let's get started, folks. Jackson Holliday swinging at the first pitch, puts it in play on the right side, a soft grounder to second, and he is retired. Jackson, I like the idea of you playing leadoff, dude. I don't like seeing you swing at the first pitch as often as you have been. You did it on the last out of the game last night. Leading off, it takes a certain kind of approach, my friend. You got to take some pitches. What is going on with my scoreboard? It's just a white bar. What the hell is that? I'll try to fix it here in a moment. Adley Rutschman is up.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
He takes a called strike from Patrick. I got to get to work on this scoreboard here. Give me a sec. Some maintenance work going on here at BirdWatcher headquarters. This pitch to Rutschman is inside. I'm still working with watching my game on my laptop for the second game in a row because my HDMI cable is no longer being recognized by my computer after the most recent overnight not asked for update. Didn't ask for that update there, Windows. Didn't ask for it. Didn't want it. And now I can't watch the game on my TV. Thanks a lot. There is some kind of a workaround. I think I have to install a driver or something. Here's a ground ball on the right side by Rutschman. It's the second straight ground ball to second base. And he is retired. 2 down here to begin the ball game. All right. Okay, that looks a little bit ugly. Let me fix that. Why is this? Something's wrong with this. Let's try that. That's still not right. Gunnar Henderson at the plate. He takes the first pitch outside.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
All right, how's that look? That's a little better. I don't know why there's a little white line around it, but okay, we'll work with it. Gunnar, 2 down, nobody on. 1-1 the count. He's just 1 for 7 in the series. Takes high, 2-1. Three and 1 the count now on Gunnar. Sorry, folks, just doing a little bit of adjusting here. Thanks, Ronnie. 3-1 count, pitch. Outside, that is ball 4. That's a 2-out walk for Gunnar.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Chad Patrick. Apparently, he uses the cutter a lot. He's gotten the second most strikeouts using the cutter in baseball this season. He struck out 20 batters with that pitch. So look out for this guy's cutter, apparently. Here's a check on Gunnar. He's back in with Ryan Mountcastle stepping into the box.
Okay, mount up.
233 the average for Mountie. A couple of homers, 14 driven in. And a check swing foul. Puts the count at 0-1. Even with Mountcastle swinging a decent bat lately, here he is as the cleanup hitter with an OPS of just a flat 600. This time last year, the Orioles had probably 6 players in their lineup with an OPS at or around 800. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 on Mountie. And then, of course, you had Gunnar with an OPS well into the 900s. Two down, runner at first, and an 0-2 pitch to Mountcastle. Swung on and missed a high fastball. He chased it above the zone and strikes out to win the inning. The Orioles get one base runner, but that's it. We go to the bottom of the first. Orioles nothing and the Brewers coming up. By the way, I don't think I went over the Brewers lineup. Here it is. Leading off and playing at second base is Bryce Terang. Jackson Churio will hit second and play center field. Christian Yelich will bat third and DH. Hey, folks, no William Contreras in the lineup today. So, good news. Their best hitter is not in the lineup today, the catcher with a day off. They didn't DH him and use the backup catcher in the field like we do sometimes with the Rutschman. They just gave him the day off. Hey, there's food for thought. This team's doing better than us. They're willing to give their catcher, who's better than Rutschman on paper anyway, this season, just a full day off rather than continually putting him in the lineup, even though he actually is producing. Just a note to the Orioles. Rhys Hoskins. Yelich is DHing, by the way, batting third. Hoskins, the cleanup hitter, playing first base. Sal Frelick in right field, batting fifth. I believe it's Eric Haase, Haase. He's the backup catcher. He's hitting sixth. Jake Bowers. Was he not an Oriole back in the day? Is he a Oriole, original old school Oriole? I want to say he is. But it would have been during the years where I wasn't really watching. I'm kind of guessing, but that name sounds familiar. Jake Bowers in left field, hitting seventh. Caleb Durbin at third base, hitting eighth. And an ex-Oriole that I know for a fact to be an ex-Oriole, Joey Ortiz at shortstop, batting ninth. Sugano once again on the mound, making his 10th start as an Oriole. And the first pitch from him today is lined right at Ryan O'Hearn. He makes the catch. A low liner near the feet of O'Hearn. And just like that, Sugano is underway with one pitch, one out. I love to see economical pitching. Jackson Churio, who's only got one hit in the series. At least I'm pretty sure about that. Takes a first pitch, a cutter, perfectly spotted on the corner outside at the knees by Sugano. And now a swing and a foul ball tapped behind the plate. It's 0-2 quickly on Churio. His average 237, 7 homers, 25 RBI. Oh, 2. That ball's crushed in the left, but right at Heston Kjerstad. He did not have to move, luckily. So Churio got a pretty good wood on an 0-2 pitch, but hit it right at somebody for the second out. So it's Kjerstad in left, Carlson in right, Mullins in center field. Rivera is at third base, Gunnar at short, Holiday at second, O'Hearn at first, and Rutschman behind the plate. Here is Christian Yelich. First pitch is ball one. Swing and a miss on the next one. Yelich really struggling. 190 the average. This pitch is high. A cutter from Sugano that looked like it left his hand a little early. The count is 2-1. And that one gets away from Sugano outside. 3-1 on Yelich. Orioles are wearing their black shirts with the orange trim, gray pants. Brewers in their standard home white jerseys. Here's a ground ball to first. O'Hearn flips it to Sugano covering the bag. And Tomo with a 1-2-3 inning to begin the day. And he's got a grin on his face as he jogs back to the dugout. Folks, Sugano, I always feel better when he's on the mound. Sorry. Charm City chat. How the heck are you? So we got Baxter, Big Jim, Edward, Dwarven Darkness, George, Big Jim, Mazzo, our friend from my part of the world, Frederick, Frank, Cosmos, Ronnie, Warren, Bobby Shed. If I got that right. What ups? Not much. What ups with you? 27 likes, folks. There's over 50 of you here. Again, we're only at about a 50% clip. I may be crazy, but I want 100%. Come on, folks. Participate. We're in the middle of a break. Hit that like button. Just get it out of the way. And I promise you, if we get the like count up to 40 right now with the people watching at 55, I'll shut up. I don't expect everybody to do as I ask, but come on now. We're only at about a 50% rate here. Hey, Charles, how you doing, buddy? How's it going down in the Caribbean there? Thanks, everybody. Right, so Sophia Menair. Hello, Sophia. Called strike on the first pitch of this at bat to Ryan O'Hearn. Just getting started, top of the second inning.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
And now a cut and a miss by O'Hearn. And the count is 0-2. O'Hearn has probably been the most consistent hitter in the Orioles lineup all season. The average of 289. But I got to tell you, yesterday, he did not look right at the plate. Takes inside here. The count is now a ball and 2 strikes. Thanks, Charles. All's well over here in Thailand. 1-2 pitch, low and away. 2-2 on O'Hearn. Celebrating my birthday today, Charles. BW is 48. He is damn near 50 now. Holy cow. Here is a pop-up on the right side. First base foul ground. Hoskins was a little bit shaky there, trying to camp under that ball, but he eventually does, makes the catch. O'Hearn pops out. And, man, I don't want to see O'Hearn start to slump. Here comes Mullins.
Well said, now you know what to do.
I feel you, KPK. That's what I tell the lady of the evening every night. I spend time with her. I'm like, I thought I had another hour. Mullins has a 1-0 count. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch is a backdoor cutter. Perfectly spotted on the outside corner at the knees. Count even up at a ball and a strike. Mullins reaches for this pitch off the plate and fouls it away. 1-2. Mullins hitting .230. 10 homers, 30 RBI. And I believe he's up to 7 steals. He's either leading or tied for basically every offensive counting stat. Homers, RBIs, and steals. Probably up there in runs as well. Although I honestly don't know off the top of my head. He takes a pitch high here to even up the count at 2-2. I can't imagine who would be ahead of Mullins in the run scoring department. He pops this pitch up to center. Center fielder Churio was playing awfully deep. Has to come in a long way, but has time to get under it and make the catch. 2 down. Mullins retired. And once again, the Orioles. Like, how long before we get that first hit? Last night's lineup, we had to go through it an entire cycle and then come back around. And I think Gunnar got the first hit on an infield hit to third, if memory serves. So it took 12 batters. And we've been just doing that too much. Slow starts. Emmanuel Rivera is at the plate.
Release the Kraken.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch. And the next one hits him. That one got Rivera up around that elbow guard, I think. Let me see here on the replay. Yep, right on the lower half of that elbow guard. Just below the elbow. So he had padded protection right on the spot he got hit. You would hope he'd be okay. Trainer out there with Mansolino to have a look just to be sure. Rivera taking off the protection. I would be shocked if he comes out of this ball game. But the way this season's going, I should probably no longer be shocked by much. Rivera looks to be making his way to first base under his own power. Ramon Arias, who would probably be the guy who would come in to replace Rivera if there was a problem, is chilling in his hoodie in the dugout, so he doesn't think Rivera's going anywhere. So we got a guy on base, hit by a pitch with 2 down. And that'll get Kjerstad to the plate. Man, we need this dude to get going. Kjerstad's hitting .204. And it feels like he had maybe 1 week where he was hitting the ball pretty well. Putting up a couple of hits, 1 or 2 hits in a given night. Otherwise, it's been a pretty rough start to the season for Kjerstad. He's fouling this pitch off. It's 1-1. His OPS is under 600. Frederick, are you asking me, can he make it over where? Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Can I make it over there? You talking about Thailand? You mean, could you hack it here? There's a lot of dudes your age over here, man. Just be careful if you like to drink. I see a lot of day drinkers over here. They wake up, they hit the bars, and they're there all day. Just drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking. Don't fall into that trap. If you can stay out of that trap, this is a great place to be for your age, I would say. 1-2 pitch to Kjerstad is low and in. Count even up at 2-2. Who is this guy? Runner at first, 2 down, the 2-2 to Kjerstad. Called strike 3 on the outside edge. Kjerstad goes down looking in the inning. Oh, boy. Hey, folks, who was around yesterday when we were talking about our desert island movie picks? Anybody remember? Feels like none of those people are around today. Because I had failed to mention what is probably, when I really think about it, if I had to pick just one movie, I can only watch one movie. One. Like, I'm stuck just having to watch it over and over and over again. There is a movie that tops them all. There is a movie that tops them all, folks. Let me see if I can get you guys to guess. Maybe I can drop some clues. It's an 80s movie, which should come as no surprise. The 80s were awesome when it comes to movies. Mid-80s. Let's see. What can I tell you about it? It's got a cast with a lot of cameos. It's got a cast with a lot of cameos. Okay? I'll throw that in there. Once again, like I had mentioned when I was going over the picks I had yesterday, this movie, like the others, music is a very, very, very important part of the movie and makes the movie as wonderful as it is. And I'll tell you this right off the bat, folks. When it comes to just the genre of musicals, I'm typically not a fan. I mean, if there's been like 2,000 musicals made, I've probably enjoyed about 4 or 5 of them. Here is Rhys Hoskins at the plate, and Sugano has fallen behind him 2-0. Blues Brothers already on the list. Spinal Tap probably on the list. Both those movies were mentioned yesterday. 2-1 on Hoskins. He's batting .297. That's got to be by far the best average he's ever put up at any stage of a season. He's usually around the .235, .240 range. He's 3 for 6 in this series. All 3 hits for extra bases. 2 doubles and a homer. 2-2 pitch to him from Sugano. Called strike 3. A sweeper at the top of the zone. A filthy pitch from Sugano.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Folks. Gary Rossetti, you win, my friend. Gary Rossetti. Not a whole lot of clues. Gary's got it. Two and 0 on Sal Frelick. 1 out, nobody on for the Brewers. That's right, folks. Little Shop of Horrors. Now, here's the catch. If I'm on a desert island and that's my movie, I'm allowed a copy of the movie that has both endings. The theatrical ending and the intended director's ending. 2 very different endings, and yet I love them both, despite the message of the 2 being completely polar opposite. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful film. I can't think of a movie that a 5-year-old and a 90-year-old can enjoy together as much as Little Shop of Horrors. Great music, great comedy, great production design, and just the whole feel of it. You feel like you're on Sesame Street with meth heads. I love it. Full count on Frelick. He fouls a pitch back. Swati Cop. Mr. Hyde, Ka if you're a lady, Cop if you're a guy. And I think you're a guy because you got Mr. So it's Sawadee-Kap. Sawadee-Ka is for the ladies. And did we just get a strikeout? Another strikeout for Sugano?
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
2 down. Sugano strikes out Frelick, and that'll bring up Haas. I'll go with Haas. Haase. Eric Haas, backup catcher. Fouls an 0-1 pitch back. It's 0-2. I'm kind of bummed Gary guessed it so quickly because I was about to drop some lyrics to see if you guys could guess it by just a couple of phrases from some of the song lyrics. That pitch is off the plate. 1-2 on Haas. Sugano rocks. Here's the next delivery. It's low. 2-2. Base is empty. 2 down. Sugano so far has not allowed a base runner. First 5 batters he's faced. Trying to make it 6 in a row. 2-2 pitch coming. And that one just outside. Sugano with a little bunny hop off the mound. Hoping to get a strikeout. That's a sign of a guy who's enjoying what he's doing. Even if the team's not doing so great. Payoff pitch. That one's fouled off. Welcome Froggy. Payoff pitch. And that is ball 4. It's a little bit low and maybe an inch or 2 outside. First base runner of the game allowed by Sugano. A 2-out walk in the second. And that'll get up Jake Bauers. Now, I was asking you guys, nobody answered. I'll look it up my damn self. Was Jake Bauers ever a part of the Orioles organization? Because I want to say he is. Or was. Like when he first got. Yeah, he was. No, he wasn't. No, he came up with the Rays. Okay. He came up with the Rays. And he's got an 0-2 count right now. Oh, 2 pitch is tapped foul at the plate. We'll do it again. He was actually drafted by the Padres in the 7th round back in 2013, Jake Bauers. Then traded to the Rays in December of the following year. Never with Baltimore. I don't know why I thought he was. 0-2 the count. That one's lifted into right center. Could drop in, and it will. Runner's hitting third. Here comes the throw in. It'll be first and third for the Brewers with 2 down on a hit by Jake Bauers. So after getting the first 2 out, Sugano's given up a walk and now a hit to put runners at the corners. And don't tell me it's the number 9 hitter due up. Okay, it's the number 8 hitter. Okay, we're safe, folks. It's not the number 9 hitter up right now. It's only the 8 hitter. So I think we can get this guy out. Caleb Durbin at the plate, 169 average. Bauers is running. Rutschman doesn't even throw. Why? Was the jump that huge? Is Sugano not paying attention? Is Rutschman now getting hesitant to throw after throwing one in the outfield last night? Who knows, folks? But it's a stolen base, second and third now. A base hit would score 2 for the Brewers. Swing and a miss on a sweeper from Sugano. The count 1-1 on Durbin. Hutchins, yes. The Orioles lost yesterday. They are on an 8-game losing streak. 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. 2 strikes on Durbin. Need to get one more to get out of the inning. Sugano. Be the 36th pitch of the evening. Breaking ball fouled away. Folks, tomorrow begins a series in Boston. And right now I'm telling you, first of all, today we break this losing streak. Tomorrow we go to Boston. And for 4 days, hey, we got a pop-up. First base side, foul ground. O'Hearn has it, and the inning is over. The Brewers strand runners at second and third. Big out from Sugano to keep the game scoreless. We head to the third. 0-0. So, yeah, tomorrow, folks, we're going to Boston. All right? And look, here's the deal. We got a lot of baseball left this season, and I know the team is bad, and I'm not expecting everybody to get pumped night in and night out, playing the likes of, I don't know, the Cardinals or the Marlins or the White Sox or something like that, the Angels. But look, when we're playing Boston, I don't care what our record is. I don't care what the hell's going on. We got one goal, and that's to, take it to the Red Sox. We've had their number over the past couple of seasons. And we've already taken 2 out of 3 from the Yankees. So if it takes playing a division rival for this team to figure it out and, have the desire to win, then so be it. Let's take it out on the Red Sox starting tomorrow. 4-game series in Fenway. Hey there, Dingleberry. Take it to the limit. Limit! Right. We really have no Little Shop of Horror fans in here? You guys mean to tell me that isn't one of your favorite? I mean, come on. I don't care what age you were when you saw that movie. Hopefully you saw it in the theater. But how does a movie like that not just put a giant smile on your face from start to finish? The puppeteer work of the Audrey 2 puppet alone stands up to this day and is still like movie magic. It's movie magic, folks. We have Dylan Carlson at the plate, and the first pitch is up and away for ball 1. And next pitch is outside, 2-0. Carlson got his first hit as an Oriole in last night's ball game. And a swing and a miss makes it 2-1. That pitch is fouled away. Or he swung and missed, perhaps. It's a 2-2 count either way. Again, folks, just to put myself in front of it, If you're like, BW, why did you call that a foul ball? He swung and missed. Or vice versa. Why did you call that a swing and a miss? He fouled it away. It's because I'm watching it on a much smaller screen right now. And if I can't see the ball leave the bat fouled away somewhere, I'm assuming it's a swing and a miss. It's just tough for me to see. Full count on Carlson, folks. Leading off the top of the third. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. Well, at least he worked a full count, right? Hey, Sophia, what's going on now? I will say this, Big Jim Carlson, even though he messed up a couple of nights ago with that bunt attempt, he did have a couple of moments in that game that were very beneficial. If you remember, he crashed into the wall on the side railing, like not into a padded wall, but into a side railing to catch a ball in foul ground that most guys probably wouldn't have sacrificed their body to catch. He did. So I'll give Carlson credit for that. He also worked like an 11 or 12 pitch walk. And that at bat before the bunt pop up, when a lot of guys are just up there first pitch swinging and making outs, he went up there and got like an 11, 12 pitch walk. So Carlson's not total trash. He just can't hit. Holiday can hit, and this one's hit deep, but caught out there on the track on the run by Sal Frelick. Jackson Holiday got into another one, pulling it deep to right, but it stays in the yard and not hit high enough to clear anything. 2 down in the inning for Adley Rutschman. Pitch fouled back by Adley. Dan, if you're trying to coax me into singing those lyrics, I don't know, buddy. Who's the original, like, who originally put that out? Was that like a Sinatra thing or like a Dean Martin song? That feels like a Dean Martin kind of a song. Who put that out originally? I know there's been a lot of sort of versions of that song out there over the years. Bing Crosby and the Andrews Sisters. So we're talking World War II era. We're gonna dance tonight until the morning light. We're gonna dance tonight. Sorry, I'm actually using Xanadu as a point of reference for the Andrews Sisters, which Adley Rutschman strikes out. Good grief. I mean, I was just talking or was it yesterday? Somebody was talking about, hey, Rob Reiner, he makes great movies, but he's a real jerk. I'm like, who cares? We live in this age now where we get to know about the personalities of celebrities when really, honestly, I don't need to know. But I do know before the age of social media, before the age of the internet, that Bing Crosby had a bit of a reputation for being a piece of garbage. Now, apparently old Bing was a bit of a jerk. But hey, that duet with David Bowie, that's always a classic. Hell, Sinatra probably put hits out on people. Those were different times, folks. Those were different times. Oh, there it is. I love it. Oh, boy. What's sad to hear there, Dingleberry, other than your screen name? What's sad? Oh, something about Teddy Ruxpin? You heard Mike Mussina is a jerk. Well, I mean, you know. He's just a guy that he just wanted to pitch and go home. I mean, that's always been Mussina's way. He was never a guy for the media. He was never really a teammate kind of a guy. Did you ever see him do anything with a smile on his face? Ever? I can't recall. Joey Ortiz takes a pitch outside for ball one. Oh, yeah. Look at Bing Crosby's relationship with his son. It's kind of sad. Here's a comebacker. He gets over the glove of Sugano. Henderson fields on the run and retires the batter to begin the bottom of the third. That was Ortiz grounding out. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Back to the top of the order for Bryce Terang. Yeah, Nick Cage is playing John Madden in a biopic with Christian Bale set to play Al Davis. Everybody's talking about it. This movie's getting a lot of hype, and it's only in early production. It's not coming out anytime soon, and everybody's already hyped. I hope they call the movie Boom! John Madden in Boom! Swing and a miss on a splitter from Sugano. Bryce Terang has a count of a ball and 2 strikes. He is 4 for 9 in the series, including a double, a home run, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Upstairs to Terang, count even up at 2-2. Check swing. Looks like he went, but third base umpire says he didn't. Full count. Sugano, I can see your penis right now, dude. It is poking out of your pants. You've got to fix these pants, bro. Ball hit to left center and deep. Going back and making the catch on the run is Kjerstad on the track. Second out. Somebody has got to tell Sugano that his ding-a-ling is poking out of his pants. I've been talking about this now, but it has gotten worse. Somebody call a tailor for Sugano. Hit on the ground and through the hole on the right side, a base hit. Jackson Churio, first pitch swinging, gets on base with a 2-out single. Yeah. Yeah, Sugano's hiding a California roll, a maki roll in his pants right now. And it's a little distracting. And then you look how it's tailored in the butt, and it looks like old lady butt. It looks like Walmart butt. Look, Sugano in the midsection isn't exactly an athlete, okay? But that doesn't mean you can't pitch. There's a called strike. Oh and 1 on Yelich. 2 down, runner at first. And, yep, there it is, just poking out of his pants. Strike 2, knee high on the outside corner. Folks, I can't help it. My eyes cannot look away from Sugano's junk. Oh, it's a cultural thing. Okay, never mind. Well, it must be strictly in Japan because it's not a Asian thing. I would have noticed around here. No, I can't unsee it. I cannot. Pitch. Way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Folks, if you're watching on a nice TV and the ability to pause, whenever they cut to a side angle of Sugano when he's getting the ball back, just freeze it. Take a look. Take a good look for yourself. Runner goes and Rutschman drops the pitch on the transfer. Adley, what are you doing, buddy? You can't hit. You can't throw out base runners anymore. You're not providing much of an example as a team leader. What are you doing, buddy? Two-two pitch. That's a comebacker to Sugano. Almost hit him in his wee-wee. He flips it to first in time, and the inning is over. All right. 2025, folks. The Orioles. How are they going to label this year in the archives? The year of Sugano's package. Well, let's ask our friend from our Asian friend here. Gentleman with the character name that I don't know how to pronounce. Can you remind me phonetically so I can reference you? Anyway, you, right there. Do you follow the Japanese league much? Is it customary? Oh, yeah, Neko. Thank you, Patrick. Neko. That sounds right. Neko. Do you watch a lot of the Nippon Japanese League? If so, is it customary for players to have their genitalia protruding out of their pants like Sugano's doing right now? I got to know. I got questions, man.
This is great iced tea.
Neko, yes. Did you hear my question, bud? I'll be right back. I got to open up the back door. Not a euphemism. All right. Gunner. First pitch fouled off. Hey, look, we're swinging at the first pitch again. What is it? We went from like constantly trying to swing for the fences to now constantly just swinging at the first pitch. We've got one of the worst offenses in the league. Wouldn't one of the first things you'd tell your hitters right now as a coach to emphasize taking pitches more, waiting for a certain kind of pitch or a certain kind of location? Here's a fly ball, and that's going to dump in front of Churio in center field for a base hit. So Gunner finds his way on base, a leadoff single. Don't let Sugano's junk near my back door. Who's looking out out my back door. Well, I turned around and found myself a Tomoyuki Sugano. He's got on some pants and his junk is poking out. I tried to watch him pitch, but I kept on getting distracted. Who's poking out that back door? Sorry. Ryan Mountcastle's at the plate, 0-1 the count, nobody out, runner at first. Check on said runner. Not said, but S-A-I-D. Runner. Gunner's back. Oh and 1. Pitch. Fouled back. 0-2. We are scoreless in the top of the fourth. Runner at first, nobody out. The 0-2 is jammed and fought off into right center field for a base hit. Gunner's going to be able to go first to third. Nobody out. Runners at the corners. Folks, we got a rally cooking. Come on now. Whoops, there it is.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
All right. Ryan O'Hearn, let's go, folks. Turn and burn.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Big RBI spot. Got to drive at least one in. O'Hearn pops it foul and out of play. The count is 0-1. I don't want to see O'Hearn get to 2 strikes. I want to see him get it in play before 2 strikes. Been striking out too much in these spots. You got to show patience, but you also don't want to get to 2 strikes. That pitch is high, 1-1. Come on, folks. One and 1 the count. The pitch. Outside, not close. 2-1. Charm City chat. It's been a long time since we've won a game, so I don't want any BS about I don't have enough energy, BW. You better have energy. 2-1 pitch is outside, 3-1. Come on. Patrick is putting himself into trouble. Nobody out. First and third, and a hitter's count here. 3-1 on O'Hearn. The pitch. Fouled back. Got a 95-mile-an-hour sinker on the outside, and only able to foul it off. Full count. Come on, Ryan. Please, buddy. Put it in play. Even a double play scores a run, man. Come on. Pitch. Line foul. Just a little bit out in front of that cutter at 90 miles an hour. So the pitcher took a little velocity off. And O'Hearn got in front of it. Still 3-2. Pitch number 7. That one's hit in the right center field. That ball's going to drop in for a base hit. 1 run is in. And the line continues to move. First and third still. The Orioles take a 1-0 lead on an RBI hit from Ryan O'Hearn. Folks, we have a lead. Still nobody out in the inning. And the Brewers are going to have a mound meeting. So 3 straight batters have reached to begin the inning. Said Mullins is due up next, and you know he knows what to do. How did this coffee get watered down so fast? Ugh. Damn it. The Brewers this season are just 2-17 when their opponents score first. Can we please keep that sort of record going and win today? Said Mullins, folks. Come on now.
Well said, now you know what to do.
Mullins is in the box. 0 for 1 today. He flew out back in the second. Same situation as the previous batter, first and third, nobody out, and he went around on a check swing. First pitch was inside. Bad swing there by Mullins. 0-1 the count. Almost hit, said. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. He chased another one inside, and it's 0-2. Not a good start to the at-bat for Mullins. Pitch. He fights this one off. This pitch inside again at 96. Mullins, with runners in scoring position on the season, has been a blessing. A .306 average, and he's driven in 23 runs of the 30 RBI this year with runners in scoring position. 0-2. Way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, come on, folks. And Said just gets a piece of it and a cue shot on the infield. It's an RBI single, or RBI fielder's choice at worst. That pitch is outside. After falling behind 0-2, the count even up. First and third, nobody out. A run already in. The pitch fouled back by Mullins. He slices it off to the left. Another long AB. 62 pitches from Patrick through 3 innings, plus the batters he's faced with nobody out here in the fourth. 2-2 again. Inside, Mullins lays off. Full count. Emmanuel Rivera is on deck. Here is the payoff pitch. That one's popped up and out of play. The at-bat will continue. 8 pitches seen already by Mullins. First 2 pitches, he swung and missed on bad ones inside. With each passing pitch, he seems to get closer to locking in on this guy. Payoff. He fouls another one away. He got jammed. He fought it off. Mullins is fighting right now, folks. He is fighting. Another 3-2. Swing and a miss. Damn. Perfect pitch. Fastball. Top of the zone on the outside edge, and it tailed away at the last second as well. A couple of inches. Perfect pitch. Mullins gets retired. One away. We still have to get at least one more run in here, folks. Emmanuel Rivera is up. First and third, one out. He was hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance. He goes after the first pitch here. Fouls it off to the right. Oh, and 1 on Rivera. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He got a cutter. It was in the zone, and he could not get to it. It's 0-2. Oh, 2. Pop foul and out of play. I wouldn't say it's hot at the moment, Froggy. I think he went hitless in his last start, but he also hasn't been playing much in the past week. Pitch. That one's upstairs. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rivera's average at the moment is .282, which in this current lineup is second only to Ryan O'Hearn. Swing and a miss, another heater. Back-to-back strikeouts of Oriole batters with runners at the corners. Now there's 2 down. And that was another really well-executed fastball there by Patrick. Top of the zone on the outside corner. Up to Heston Kjerstad. Buddy, you are due to come in the clutch, man. 2 straight strikeouts. You are a strikeout candidate every time you come up. There you go. Get it to right. Oh, it's going to hang up to right field for the final out. The Orioles squander another chance to get a big inning going. They do scratch a run across to take the lead here in the top of the 4th, but it could have been so much more. We had runners at the corners and nobody out, and we did not add on. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Orioles 1 and the Brewers nothing. RBI single from Ryan O'Hearn. Gunnar Henderson came in to score. It's so frustrating, isn't it? Yeah, it's disappointing. We take a lead. Even when we go in and take a lead, we can't help but feel disappointed. Alarm goes off at 7, and you start uptown. You put in your 8 hours for the powers that have always been. Sing it, child. Till it's 5 p.m. Then you go downtown, where the folks are broke. You go downtown, where your life's a joke. You go downtown, where you buy your token. You go home to Skid Row. First pitch of the bottom of the fourth is a strike. I'll finish up my musical number later. Rhys Hoskins is at the plate, 0-1 pitch. Low for ball one, 1-1 the count. Next pitch, outside, 2-1. See, I see now they're cutting the camera off from the waist up. We can no longer see Sugano from the waist down from the side camera. I think they've picked up on something. Foul ball at the plate, still 2-2. That's why I feel like singing a song like Skid Row with the way the season is going for the Orioles. I think a song like Skid Row is a song we all need to feel. So I'm going to serenade my audience. This pitch is low. We got a full count on Hoskins leading off the bottom of the fourth. Here is the payoff pitch. That is hit in the right center, down for a leadoff single. That was an off-speed pitch. Hoskins stayed back on it and just shot it to the right side on a pitch on the outside part of the plate. Nice piece of hitting by Hoskins, has to be said. He's on with nobody out. And Sugano should have a bigger cushion than the one-run lead he has right now. Here's a ground ball that is booted at first by Mountie. He is able to recover, O'Hearn at first base. Able to recover in time to flip it to Sugano to get Frelick at first. Had he fielded it cleanly, though, this could have been 2. So, runner goes up to second base with 1 out in the inning. On a ground ball. 3-1 on the putout. That gets Haas up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Got a cutter and missed it. He walked his first time up. Next pitch from Sugar is right in there for a strike. 0-2. Pretty decent crowd here for a weekday afternoon ball game. Of course, this place is so large, it's kind of hard to figure out what the attendance really is. Hard to estimate for me anyway. 1-2 on Haas. One out, runner at second base. Pitch. And this ball is lifted into right. Long run for Carlson, and he'll make the catch right up on the foul line in right field for the second out. Runner at second stays put. What's that, Hutchins? You got something to drink over there?
This is great iced tea. This is great iced tea.
Jake Bowers is up. 2 down, runner at second. He has a single and a stolen base his first time up. Takes high for ball 1. 64th pitch of the day for Sugano is a called strike, bottom of the zone. This ball's hit foul off to the right. A curveball from Sugano. Doesn't throw that very often. In fact, that's just his third of the ball game. Has 6 pitches, and that's the one he's thrown the least. One and 2 on Bowers. One more strike to get out of the inning with this 1-0 lead. Pitch up high, 2-2. The O's are on Skid Row, folks. How did we get here? 2-2 pitch. That one's fouled back. We'll do it again. Folks, come on out to the Great American Family Field Ballpark in Milwaukee for the $1 Hot Dog Day coming up, folks. That's right, for just $1. You too can eat some questionable meat that has been processed and shaped, and throw some relish on there to cover up the taste. Memorial Day. $1 Hot Dog Day. This ball's heading to center field. Ced Mullins is right there in his tracks. Makes the catch, and the inning is over. Sugano throws another scoreless inning. He keeps on keeping on. I bet you that ERA is back under 3 now. Let's take a look. Sugano's current ERA is at 2.86 with a whip of 1.02. That is pretty damn good, folks. Yes, you go downtown where the cabs don't stop. Downtown where the food is slop. Downtown where the hopheads flop in the snow. Down on Skid Row. Uptown you cater to a million jerks. Uptown your messengers and mailroom clerks. Eating all your lunches at the hot dog carts. The bosses take your money and they break your hearts. And uptown you cater to a million whores. You disinfect terrazzo on their bathroom floors. The jobs are really menial, you make no bread. And then at 5 o'clock you head by subway downtown, where the guys are drips. Downtown, where they rip your slips. Downtown, where relationships are no go. Down on Skid Row. Down on Skid Row. Down on Skid Row. Down on Skid Row. Poor. All my life I've always been poor. I keep asking God what I'm for, and he tells me, gee, I'm not sure. Sweep that floor, kid. Oh! I started life as an orphan, a child of the street, here on Skid Row. He took me in, gave me shelter, a bed, crust of bread, and a job. Treats me like dirt, calls me a slob, which I am. So I live downtown. That's your home address. You live downtown, where your life's a mess. You live downtown, where depression's just status quo. Down on Skid Row, someone show me a way to get out of here. 'Cause I constantly pray I'll get out of here. Please won't somebody say I'll get out of here. Someone give me my shot or I'll rot here. Show me how and I will, I'll get out of here. I'll start climbing uphill and get out of here. Someone tell me I still could get out of here. Someone tell Lady Luck that I'm stuck here. Gee, it sure would be swell to get out of here. Bid the gutter farewell and get out of here. Someone tell me I still could get out of here. I'd move heaven and hell to get out of here. I'd do whatever to get out of here. Sorry. 2-2 the count on Dylan Carlson leading off the top of the fifth. Here's a tapper along the first base line. It stays fair till the last second and goes foul right before the bag. It's still 2-2. Folks, you sing and you feel better already. I feel better. I got my emotions out. I feel good. Someone get me the hell out of here. Two and two on Carlson, leading off the top of the fifth. Pitch is fouled back. We'll do it again. Two. Up and away, full count. Hey, Tom, how are you doing? Take it back. Take it back. I'll call your bluff. This pitch is fouled back, full count. I just woke up. What has happened? Fitzy, there's an asteroid heading for Earth. We have about 2 hours before the planet explodes. Other than that, there's not a whole lot happening. This pitch is fouled away. It's still a full count on Carlson. Long at bat here to begin the top of the fifth. I hope it ends with something positive. But if nothing else, Patrick's pitch count is getting up there. He's at 82 with nobody out here in the fifth. Swing and a miss, and Carlson's down on strikes. 7 strikeouts now for Patrick through 4 1/3. Oh, I'm having plenty of fun over here. Oh, thanks, Tom. Swing and a miss. See, it's always difficult to tell when people are just, having a little bit of a go when there isn't a already built rapport. Me and Tom haven't talked much, but now that I know Tom, I can handle the ribbing. So that's the idea, folks. Get to know me a little bit. Then rib me all you want. Or at least explain immediately that you're just kidding. Or else I'm going to think, I'm going to think the worst. Adley Rutschman, how you doing, buddy? Takes a first pitch strike. 0 for 2, the average is at 206. Folks, when we get to game number 54, which is only about, 5 games away now? That'll be the 1/3 mark of the season. If Adley doesn't hit a home run by the time we're done at Fenway, he'll be on pace for a 12 home run season, hitting in the low 200s and not doing a whole lot of good work defensively either. Of all the things going wrong with the Orioles, I mean, it's one thing to make a bad signing for a pitcher who's lost it and you gave him a shot and he got hit around. It's another for a young player that's coming up and trying to find his feet and struggling in the bigs like a Kobe Mayo. But the curious case of Adley Rutschman has got to have Baltimore fans scratching their heads more about him than anything else going on with this team. This ball's hit down the left field line. It's going to drop in, and it's going to get up against the corner as Bowers is unable to play it cleanly, and Rutschman's going to have himself a stand-up double. Folks, it seems like every time I point out how Adley's struggling, he gets that hit. So I'm going to keep talking about his struggles. Meanwhile, we've got a double.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
And that hit is going to induce a pitching change. Patrick is going to get removed from the game. And boy, I'm sure he's not happy. One more out, and he would have completed 5 innings. And even though he's behind, it would have at least given his team a chance to hit and take a lead, put him in a spot to maybe get a win. But you can't win if you don't pitch 5 innings, at least if you're the starter. He is out after 4 2/3. We'll see who they go to in the bullpen. What am I harping on now? It's hard not to harp doing this 3 hours a day. Sometimes I got to harp. What am I harping on? I knew this girl back in college who played the harp. Oh, Adley? Yeah. And next time he comes up, I'll point out how he's significantly dropped off in his ability to throw out base runners as well. What happened to that? But I'll save it for then. Fitzy's going... Fitzy, what's with these updates, man? Every time I check and see a Fitzy comment, it's like, I'm going to go get something to eat now. I'm going to go take a shower now. I'm going back to bed now. What is this, Fitz? What in the world? Breaking news. Fitzy's going back to bed.
Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry.
He's just too tired. Here's Gunner.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
And a lefty pitcher on. It's Zastryzny. Oh, I hate saying this guy's name. Rob Zastryzny, who started the first game of this series before they brought on the true starter, Quinn Priester. And he is up here to face Gunnar Henderson in an RBI spot, 2 down, runner at second base. The count now is 1-1. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Got a foul tip on that one, actually. The count is 1-2 on Gunner. Come on, folks. One-two pitch. Outside, 2-2. Now Tom is giving us an update. I'm going to get a beer now. Hey, George, can you update us when you're going to go check the mail? Maybe Big Jim could update us when he's going to go, I don't know. Oh, swing and a miss by Gunner. and the inning is over. Orioles leave a runner at second base. Gunnar slams his bat down. More bad body language from Gunnar. Bottom of the fifth coming up. Steve, perfect. Steve has an update. He'll be posting an update soon. That's the update now from Steve. There will be a future update. Steve, that's hilarious. That's my kind of humor. That's my kind of humor. Ugh, folks. 8-9-1 coming up for the Brewers. All I can say to the Orioles right now is, feed me. Feed me. I need some food, sucker. So go get it. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long. 'Cause if you feed me, Seymour, I can grow up big and strong. Come on, Baltimore, feed me. The guy sure looks like plant food to me. The guy sure looks like plant food to me. So go get it. God, I love that movie. 8-9-1. Bottom of the fifth is a first pitch strike from Sugano. That ball's drilled to left. Stay in the yard. That ball will bounce off the base of the wall for a leadoff double. That ball was hit on the button. I think we got to be happy that it's just a two-bagger, folks, because that pitch was cremated. Sugano's got work to do here. We don't know how to cash in a runner with nobody out from second base, but a team that knows what they're doing would be able to tie this game up with a little bit of small ball here. Ortiz shows bunt and fouls it at the plate. So the Brewers are attempting some small ball to tie up the ball game. They've got the right hitter up to lay a bunt down in Ortiz, but he did foul that first one off. First and third are playing up on the lip of the grass. Second and shortstop playing back. Another bunt attempt popped up and caught by Rivera at third. He immediately checks the runner back to second, and Ortiz does the exact same thing that Dylan Carlson did for us a couple of nights ago. Unable to get a bunt down, popped it up for a wasted out. I don't know what has happened to an entire generation of baseball players that cannot, for the life of them, bunt. It honestly is the easiest thing to learn how to do with, like, consistency. Unless you are, a big fat slugger. Like, we get it. Like, when I was growing up, Cecil Fielder wasn't laying down bunts. Manny Ramirez or whatever is not laying down bunts. But anybody with any amount of athleticism knew how to get a bunt down. And I tell you what, why the emphasis has been taken away from just allotting enough time with the coaching staff to work with players to get them up to speed, to know how to bunt. I don't know why they don't do it. It's such an important part of the game. Here's a ground ball back to Sugano. They're going to try to score the runner at home, and he's in. Durbin came all the way around on the play. The Orioles get caught off guard again. Or Durbin was at third? What was the situation there? Yeah, Durbin came all the way around from second base and never stopped. And it was a close play, but the throw was on the first base side of the plate, and Adley had to turn around to apply the tag. By then it was too late. And that's how the Brewers tie the ball game. With a little bit of hustle and a little bit of heart, they get that run. Pitch fouled away here by Churio. 2 down, bases empty, tie ball game. I don't know about disgusting, Dorvin. I mean, as much as I've seen this season, if that was disgusting, then we have to come up with new words for situations much worse than that. I mean, nobody technically really did anything wrong there. It's just a bad situation. This ball's hit to right. It'll end the inning. Caught by Carlson. We'll head to the 6th now. This ball game is tied at 1 apiece. What do we got up here? 4, 5, and 6? 4, 5, and 6. Middle of the order coming up. I don't think they fell asleep. I looked at the replay. There really wasn't any hesitation. I mean, Sugano, he really couldn't look behind him to see that the runner at second was basically running his ass off and coming around third. He had to make sure to get the out at first, and O'Hearn quickly threw to Adley. The only real criticism was that the throw was to the first base side of the plate, and it took time for Adley to turn and apply the tag. Otherwise, it's a heads-up base running play by a very fast runner there that gave a good slide and snuck a run in. It's the kind of thing we would do a couple of years ago, to be honest. You'll take my word for it because it's my birthday. I appreciate it. Thanks. I appreciate it. No, believe me, if there was a lack of, if there was some brain fart or a lack of hustle or, lack of heart or head's not in the game, whatever, I would point it out. I would criticize it. Trust me. But, that was really more about the Brewers showing the kind of hustle and swagger that, frankly, the Orioles have been missing now for a year. For a solid year. We would do stuff like that. Not that long ago. It feels like a long time ago, but it wasn't that long ago. Players on this team, like a Gunner, would have tried to move like that. And we would all been sitting here going, damn it, look at Gunner, what a hero. All of that is just not with this team this season. Ryan Mountcastle takes a first pitch backdoor slider, it looked like there, from whatever. I hate this guy's name. Dude. The only thing you're good for is a really big Scrabble score with that name. Because I've got like a 1 in 3 chance of hitting a triple letter score that'll probably win me the game. Backdoor cutter for a called strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes on Mountcastle.
Okay, mount up.
Top of the 6th. Mounties 1 for 2. That ball's lined, but right to second on a bounce. And Terang will throw out Mountie for the first out here in the 6th. What is this nonsense? Ooh, a casino ad stuck in the middle of a Brewers broadcast. Very classy. What has happened, folks? Is that how everybody earns a living these days in this economy? You just got to gamble and hope for the best? That's healthy. Ryan O'Hearn fouls the first pitch away. Yeah, it must be the American Family Casino. Bring the kids, folks. Kids 12 and under get a free peek at one of the dealer's hole cards. Here's a ball through the hole on the right side. It's a base hit for Ryan O'Hearn, and he says, turn on the sprinkler. Okay, Ryan, you ask, I shall, I'll hook you up. They're having a big laugh in the Brewers broadcast booth. Folks, Ed Mullins up there with a runner at first, one out.
What to do.
Takes a cutter low for ball one. Said 0 for 2 tonight. He came up earlier with a RBI chance and struck out. He fouls a 1-0 pitch away. O'Hearn takes his lead from first. The 1-1 pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. Oh, I see. American Family is an insurance company. I see the ad on the board behind home plate. Here's a sweeping pitch that goes low and away for ball 2. 2-2 on Mullins, folks. One out, runner at first. Tie ball game pitch. That one's hit into right center. Gonna fall in for a base hit. I hope O'Hearn read it well. He did not. He can only stop at second. Tough one to read. It made a loud sound off the bat, but it was actually hit very softly. If O'Hearn reads that well, he might have gotten a third. But that is going to chase the pitcher here. Brewers are going to make a change. Probably go to a right-hander. Emmanuel Rivera scheduled to hit next. And don't think we really have an option for a lefty bat. What is our bench right now? I mean, we've got Laureano, who's unavailable. And you got Maverick Hanley, backup catcher. Mateo, which, forget about it. So who's the fourth person? Who's the one person I'm not thinking about right now? Oh, Arias. Arias. Thank you, B. Ravens. Yeah, Arias. Yeah. I could see Arias getting used somewhere, but if they're going to a right-hander right now, I guess not. But I don't know. If this was the 9th inning, right, and it's like 2 out, go-ahead run is a base hit away, and Rivera's due up, and you got Arias on the bench, do you pinch hit for Rivera with Arias? Would you go for that just maybe slight upgrade and a little bit of extra experience that Arias has? Even though it's, trading a right-handed bat for another that, I probably would. If I knew it was probably going to be the last at bat, I probably would go to Arias. But here, obviously not. There's just no real reason to, all right? Right-hander Grant Anderson is making his 21st appearance. Holy cow. We're getting into the season here, folks. Appearances getting into the 20s. This guy's got an ERA of 3.33. And the first pitch to Rivera is sweeping off the plate outside for ball one. All right, folks. Emmanuel Rivera needs a big hit. And he's delivered in this spot before. 1-0, 2 on, 1 out. That ball's chopped to third slowly. There's only going to be one play, and Rivera is thrown out at first. All right, folks. It's not the best outcome, but it is one that is much better than a double play ball. It moves 2 runners up. A base hit here would not only get us back even, it would give us the lead with Mullins, the trail runner at second base. You got Heston Kjerstad coming up. Swing and a miss from Kjerstad. Buddy, you gotta. Come on, bro. Whatever you're thinking about with an approach, you got get to the basics, dude. Look for something. Hit on the ground a second. That's not going to do it. Bryce Terang runs halfway to the base before flipping it to first to end the inning. Orioles leave a go-ahead run in scoring position. 2 of them, actually. Right? Or 1. I don't know. Either way. Another opportunity goes by the wayside. Oh. Bottom of the 6th coming up. We're tied. 1 apiece. The Orioles have left 7 men on base through the first 6 innings at the plate, averaging more than one batter left, or more than one runner left on base per inning. And he just can't do that. He just can't keep squandering chances to put runs on the board. We've also struck out 8 times tonight already. The Brewers just twice. Both teams have drawn 1 walk. Bottom of the order tonight has struggled. It's been Rivera, Kjerstad, and Carlson combining to go so far 0 for 7. And then Holiday, basically 4 straight batters. Holiday's 0 for 3. So you get through the 7, 8, 9, and 1 hitters combined 0 for 10 tonight. Somebody in that part of the order has got to come through, because the middle of the order is getting guys on, and then it gets to that bottom part to get the big hit, and then we don't get the big hit. Sugano. Here we go. Another inning of work for him. He is going to try for another quality start. He completes this inning without giving up more than a couple of runs, and he will qualify. We don't want him to give up a single run, obviously. First pitch is a called strike to Christian Yelich. 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up for the Brewers. Called strike 2. Sugano not wasting time. He gets ahead on a couple of called strikes. That one bounces in there. Here comes a 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded by Gunnar. Throws off balance in time. One away. That's the classic Gunnar Henderson ball in the hole. Throwing off balance play. It's pretty when it works. And it worked that time. One down. Rhys Hoskins. Base hit in the game. That ball's hit to deep left center. Please stay in the yard. Please. It's gone. That's the 4th extra base hit of the series for Hoskins. He already had a home run and 2 doubles. And Sugano gives up the go-ahead homer, which shouldn't be a go-ahead homer. Sugano should have had at least another run patted on, but now we're trailing. It's 2-1 Brewers. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. Don't do this to Sugano. This team had better damn well come back. Sal Frelick with a 1-0 pitch, fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a breaking ball that drops in for a strike. 1-2 on Frelick. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. Second out of the inning.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
You going to make me sit through another 1-run loss, or are you going to come back today? Haas at the plate and a ground ball to Gunnar, who throws off balance again from short in time to end the inning, but the Brewers have taken the lead on a solo home run by Rhys Hoskins. The Brewers now lead it 2-1 as we get into the late innings here in Milwaukee. 8-game losing streak, 3 innings to play, and we got to come from behind to avoid making it a 9-game losing streak. Quite the month of May we got going on here. Perhaps it's called May because may I trade this month in for another one? I don't know. All right, that was pretty corny. Folks, hit the like button, please. Thanks. Subscribe as well. We're like a handful of people away from 2,700 subscribers. I'm just now taking a look for it myself. If we can do something today, it is my birthday. Tell you what, folks. Could somebody give me a birthday present by figuring out a way to add one more subscriber to the sub count, and let's get to 2,700 today. Okay, folks? Let's get to 2,700 for my birthday. That's all I'm asking as a present. So if you got a second account, maybe, that you can log in with and just subscribe that way, I'll take it. I will take a dummy account that isn't going to be watched by anyone. I'll take anything, folks. But it looks like we're like 4 away. Although I'm going to check the live page on the YouTube channel because that sub count isn't always reliable. Nick Mears is in the pitch now for the Brewers, right-hander. We've seen him already once this series. And Ramon Arias is on to pinch hit. Arias is in to hit for Dylan Carlson. Wow. Interesting timing of this with the right-hander on, and Carlson, who switch hits, would have batted from the left side. Not to mention that Arias, an infielder, coming in for Carlson, an outfielder. My best guess is that we're going to move. This ball's hit the shortstop. And Arias is retired, grounding out 6-3. So the plan, I would assume, is Arias stays in the game, goes to third base. Rivera goes third base to first base. And then Ryan O'Hearn moves from first base to right field, which would then cover Carlson, who's out of the game. I think that's really the only way that would work. So plan on that happening in the next half inning. Jackson Holliday, first pitch swinging again. He doesn't even give me time to play his button, man. Jackson, take a pitch, dude. Come on. You're into a bad habit right now, man. If you want to exceed at the leadoff spot, take a pitch. You're a good hitter. If you fall behind 0-1, you can still do something, dude. But, man, killing me. Rutschman takes a breaking ball top of the zone for a strike. Adley had a double. That's our biggest hit of the game in terms of extra bases, right? He pops it up here. Shortstop into the shallow left field grass, makes the catch. Yeah, Adley's double, the only extra base hit of the night. This inning's over quickly. And that means it's 7th inning stretch time here in Milwaukee, folks. 7th inning stretch. You know how we do. We've got a little bit of a tradition here in these parts. We're not at home, but it doesn't mean we can't make it feel like home. Let's throw some cakes on the griddle. Get them cakes up in the chat, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Was that really a 6-pitch inning? Was that really a 6-pitch inning? That is pathetic. Like, you already know you're up there pressing and trying to hit a home run on the first pitch, like, and it's not working. Like, you already know. Like, if I were on this team right now, I would be so, like, it would be like a Pavlovian kind of a situation where, like, I would just be programmed mentally to, like, not swing at the first pitch. Even if it was a cookie right down the frickin' middle, I would just be programmed until the offense got healthy and, you know, was, you know, hitting with some swagger where you felt like you could ambush a first pitch and do some damage. until you have that swagger, enough with the ambush attempts, man. Work a count. For the love of God. And especially if you're the leadoff hitter. Hey, folks, we've got a Oriole debut right now. It's right-hander Andrew Kittredge. Last season with the Cardinals, a 2.80 ERA in 74 appearances. This guy got a lot of work. Basically pitched every other game for the Cardinals last year. A veteran. We brought him in to strengthen up the bullpen, and let's hope he's going to help the team. Before he throws his first pitch, Rutschman jogs out to have a chat with him. Maybe Adley's going over. He's like, all right, look, Andrew, here's the deal. We might not win this game. Just trying to break it to you now. Yeah, right, Big Jim? It's like an impatient video game player playing the show. Just up there hacking it. First pitch swinging. I don't care where it is. I'm going to hit it out of here. Yeah, it's just like that. Which, look, if you're Sam Horn, go ahead. This ball's hit on the ground a second. Holiday's got it over to first in time. Jake Bowers is retired on 2 pitches from Kittredge. Kittredge is rocking a pretty healthy beard. That's sort of the beard I go for, with that little bit of cutout in the cheek area. But I just can't seem to really fill in that area between the mustache and the lower part of the beard. I can't get it to fill in. I don't know what it is. Caleb Durbin takes a called strike. Folks, we got nearly 100 people here. Let's get those likes up to 100. Come on, folks. It's my birthday. I get to use my birthday to ask for favors, okay? And this particular favor just requires you to press a finger on a button. Please hit the like button. Thank you. 1 and 2 the count on Durbin. Called strike 3. Welcome to the bullpen, Andrew Kittredge.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
You ain't tricking me with that one finger stuff again. AB normal, I don't know what kind of kinky thing you're trying to talk about in code here, but there's no shame in whatever you got going on. This ball's hit the right center. Caught on the run by O'Hearn, who, by the way, is out there in right field. All the moves I said that would be made were made. Arias is now at third base. Rivera's at first base. And O'Hearn is in right field. Kittredge with a 1-2-3 inning. He made it look easy. Nice debut from him. But we need some offense. We need some offense, Charm City chat, now, don't we? We lost by 1 run in the first game of the series. And then in a close game that slipped away late, lost by 3 last night. Hey, thanks, Edward. I'm 48 years young. I'm 48 years young. You know, age is nothing but a number. What's crazy to me now is like the average age of like a manager in baseball is like younger than me. I think Brandon Hyde is like the exact, pretty much my age, right? Isn't he 48? What happened? I used to be young. I used to be young and wild and free. My whole life was ahead of me. Life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Here is Holiday and Henderson, excuse me, and he takes a first pitch for a called strike from Mears. Come on, Gunner, please.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
Gunner's been on twice, and he scored the only run of the day for Baltimore. Takes a curveball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The time is now. This is the inning to come back, not in the 9th when it'll be the bottom part of the order. There's a called strike. 1 and 2 on Gunner. The time is now. Pitch. He did not go. Check swing. The count is 2 and 2 on Henderson. By the way, at some point, it switched from the Milwaukee broadcast team to Masson, so I'm listening to Kevin Brown and Ben McDonald now. Curveball just outside. Gunner lays off, and we didn't get rung up. God, I feel like the ump was going to ring us up on that, but he didn't. It's a full count. Thanks, ump. Payoff pitch. Sprayed off to the left side, foul. Still 3 and 2 on Gunner. Come on, Charm City chat. Fouled back. We'll do it again. Still a full count. And I hear some thunder rolling in my area now. A storm is a-brewing as the O's try to strike lightning against the Brewers. And strike lightning they do. Gunner with a ground ball hit into center field. A leadoff single, tying run on with speed to boot. Turn on the faucet. For the love of God. Baseball gods, listen to me, all right? I don't know what the hell we did to piss you off, but this is enough punishment. It's time to win a game. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. They check Gunner back to first. Mounties 1 for 3. Folks.
Okay, mount up.
This ball's hit to right. Get back. Get back. It's caught up against the wall. And the ball's quickly back in. Gunner unable to tag and go to second. Nice play out there in right field. 1 away. Damn it. That ball was hit hard. It was hit deep. And it caused the fielder out there to crash up against the wall, thinking maybe Gunner, with his speed, if he was thinking about holding that bag and tagging. He didn't or wasn't able to. Here's Ryan O'Hearn now. And he goes after the first pitch, fouls it off to the right.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Come on, man. O'Hearn has 2 hits tonight. Check on the runner at first, and that was close. An emphatic safe call by the ump at first base. Gunnar back in there. Ooh, that was close. That was close. 0-1 on O'Hearn. Gunnar doesn't go. The pitch. Line. Base hit. Left field. Down the line. That is a fair ball. Gunnar is going to hit third and put on the brakes. Oh, my God. We're back in the same position we're always in. It is second and third with 1 out. We've set it up. Now, can we knock him down? Please. Please. Second and third with 1 out. Down a run. Come on.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Who's up? It's Mullins. He takes a first pitch slider at the top of the zone for a strike. Come on, Said. You know what to do.
Well said, now you know what to do.
1 for 3 tonight. Second and third. Oh, that was ball 1? That one's hit foul. 1-1 the count. I thought that was strike 1. It's better than I thought, folks. 1-1 the count on Mullins. Pitch. Nope, they corrected the scoreboard. It's 0-2, and we got a foul ball, so the count is still 0-2. So the scoreboard on Masson, I don't know who they got running that thing, but they're making about 2 or 3 errors per game. They need to be sent back to AAA for some work. This one's fouled back by Mullins. It's still 0-2. So Said, once again, in a position where he's got to get up there and fight. This at bat down 0-2. Second and third, 1 out. You know this situation, folks. You know how this usually goes. That pitch is high, 1-2. All we're asking is to just, for once, cash it in, folks. Cash it in. 1-2 on Mullins. Pitch. Curveball. Hit in the center. That's going to get a run in. It's caught. Tagging and scoring is Gunnar. This ball game is tied. Mullins in the clutch. His team leading 31st RBI of the season. And we're tied at 2. Number 31 with RBI number 31.
Well said, now you know what to do.
And it's a 2-2 ball game.
It's magic, you know.
That'll do it for Mears. Pitching change for the Brewers. They're going to another righty. And I did not get an ID on who it is, but he's coming out, a right-hander for Milwaukee. 2-2 ball game. All right, I'm going to check my actual account. I really want to get up to the next 100 mark there. 2,700 subs, folks, on the birthday. It's my birthday wish, folks. 2,700. We're still well short. 2690 something. Folks, subscribers, get in. I mean, you got nothing to lose. The BW is putting a call out. I'm putting a call out to everybody. 2,700 or bust. Let's go. By the way, congratulations to my niece for graduating college over the weekend. All right. Two ball game, 2 down in the top of the 8th, and a new pitcher is on. It is Yoel Piamps. And first pitch is a slider that is a called strike to Emmanuel Rivera. Another slider breaks outside and low. Count even at 1-1. The Orioles have the go-ahead run at second base with 2 down. Rivera at the plate today, 0 for 2, hit by a pitch. That pitch is a bit low and outside. 2-1 on Rivera. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner at second. 2-2 ball game. 2s are wild, and that pitch is wild as well. Up and away for ball 3, folks. Here we go. Everything is filled up. Come on. That pitch is outside. A check swing. He did not go. You're damn right he didn't go. It's ball 4. Rivera works the walk.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
All right, folks. You want to see Orioles magic? I'll tell you how it works. We've got enough people watching right now to get the likes up to 100. If you're watching right now and you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and do it. Heston Kjerstad is at the plate. Let's get up to 100 likes. He takes a called strike. We get up to 100 likes, we win this ball game. That's a BW guarantee. If I'm wrong, you can take your like back. Valid, not good at all stores. This pitch is foul back. It's 0-2 on Kjerstad. We're up to 82 likes, folks. I know you got it in your heart to get that number up. Join the fun. The 0-2 pitch, low and in, check swing, appeal, no swing. On Kjerstad, he is 0 for 3 tonight. And we are waiting on this guy to barrel one up. 2 on, 2 out. The 1-2 to Kjerstad. Line drive, left field. That's a base hit. The runner is rounding third. The throw is coming in. It is not caught by the catcher. It gets away, and the runners move to second and third. It's a go-ahead RBI. The Orioles are ahead 3-2. Folks, get those likes up to 100 now. Folks, we get likes to 100. We win this game. We end this losing streak. I'm asking all of you out there, you might be a little stubborn, but I know you got a heart. Even the Grinch had a heart 3 sizes too small, but he felt a moment at some point and said, you know what? My heart grew 3 sizes that day. I'm going to hit the like button for this guy. Normally, I hate this guy. But this dude, it's his birthday, and he's basically begging me. I'm going to go ahead and hit the like button. Second and third for Ramon Arias with 2 down. The Orioles ahead 3-2, top of the 8th. First pitch, outside, not even close.
I have a brother.
BW. The B stands for begging at this point. There's a called strike. It's 1-1 on Arias, who came on to pinch hit for Dylan Carlson and is 0 for 1. Pitch, that's hit fouled off to the left. 2 strikes on Arias. Folks, 87 likes. We want to win this game, right? I mean, right? Don't we? That pitch is high. Arias lays off. The count is 2-2. Charm City chat, I don't know. You might need to help me out here and talk to those watching right now that have not hit the like button yet. Maybe I sound a little bit abrasive, but it's a special day. It's a special moment. We're trying to break a losing streak. We're trying to hit a number. We got a full count on Arias, folks. Full count, second and third, 2 out. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. And Ramon goes down. The Orioles take the lead on an RBI hit by Silent J, going opposite field. The Orioles have the lead going into the bottom of the 8th. And it'll be interesting to see how this is going to work because we asked Bautista to pitch yesterday in a non-save situation. If we get to the 9th in a save situation, is that no pitching on back-to-back days precaution now lifted? Because we were told it's a precaution that was only going to last for so much amount of time. Well, we're about a third of the way into the season. You know, what are you going to do? Go to Cano to close the game? I mean, I'd like to see Brian Baker pitch the 8th and then Bautista in the 9th. Otherwise, Baker should be closing this. One way or another, we got to figure it out, folks, because this game, we need to snap this streak. We snap this streak. We go to Boston with something to feel. I'm not going to say the team's going to feel good after this win. It's just going to be more of a relief and a lowering level of anxiety. It's still going to be. Yeah, no, I don't think a win here is going to suddenly turn the season around. But we're going to Boston for 4 games. we can't lose this. We got to end this losing streak. Considering this is Kittredge's first appearance, George, I would say that's a definite no. Typically, you ease a guy back, and if that guy is typically only going to give you 1 inning, you're not going to test him to throw 2 in his first outing of the season. Folks, we're at 90 likes. What can I tell you? 91. Just 9 more, and we're going to win this game. Gregory Soto is on. Bryce Terang, the lefty bat, is up, and the first pitch is some chin music from Soto. So we're going to Soto with the lefty Terang leading off the inning. He is 0 for 3 tonight. Soto better have it together tonight. Next pitch is on the outside corner for a called strike. Good location from Soto. After that first pitch, that gives me a little bit more hope. I hope you got it tonight, buddy. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Okay. Sinker on the inside half of the plate. Let's get this very important first batter out, because not only is he the leadoff man, he's got a lot of speed. He is a automatic steal of second in my book with the way we're throwing out base runners, or more to the point, not throwing them out. By the way, Brian Baker is up and getting loose, and it would appear that unless they go to him in the 8th, in this inning here, he's the guy that they want to close the game. Swing and a miss on a slider. And down goes Terang.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Soto says so long to Terang. A big first out in the 8th. Here is, who is up? Jackson Chourio. First pitch strike, a backdoor slider. Chourio takes a look at the ump, and I don't blame him. That pitch looked about 2 inches outside, but we get the call. Folks, we're still 7 likes away if you want to win. This pitch is hit to right. It's going to stay in play just in front of the track. Caught by O'Hearn for out number 2. 6 likes away, and we win the ball game, folks. 6. That's it. 5. We can get this out of the way real quick, and then I can shut up about it. Christian Yelich is up with 2 down, bases empty. Soto's just thrown 7 pitches to get 2 out, and now he faces another left-hander. Up and in the grill of Yelich, he goes down to the ground and takes a look back at Soto. Yelich not happy with that first pitch from Soto at all. Sorry about that, bud. Sorry if that mud sandwich doesn't taste good. Want to know the count. Hey, you got ball 1. What are you worried about? 2 down, bases empty. 3-2 Orioles in the bottom of the 8th. The 1-0 to Yelich. Hit on the ground. To short. Gunner. Over to first in time. This inning is over. We go to the 9th with a lead. It's Orioles 3, Brewers 2, and the top of the order due up. It'll be Holiday, Rutschman, and Gunner to try and get some insurance. Folks, 2 more likes to 100 and we win the game.
Do you believe in me?
I'm asking you right now. That's a straight up question. Yes or no answer.
Do you believe in me?
What's it going to be, Mr. Pink? You want to win this game or not? We're up to 100 likes. We're going to win, folks. We're going to win.
Oh, boy, is this great!
We've done it.
We're on a mission from God.
Folks, you've done it.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
Great job, everybody. Holy cow.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
All right. We are going to snap the streak today. Today. That's spelled TAH-DAY. Today. The losing streak ends now. Let's go. All right. A win on my birthday. That's all I'm asking for. Easton McGee, a right-hander, is on for the Brewers. He's made 13 appearances, 3.44 ERA, a solid whip of a $1.09, and opponents are just hitting 159 off of him. Now here's a pitcher who's got a nice sleeve of tattoos, and I understand it. If you want a sleeve of tattoos on your non-throwing arm, go for it. Why some guys do it to their throwing arm, I don't know. Jackson Holiday, how you doing, buddy? Let's go. And guess what, folks? Holiday took the first pitch. Not necessarily because he was ready to crush it, but it was a bad pitch, and he had to take it. It's 1-0. That ball's low. It's 2-0. Folks, look at you, Jackson, a leadoff hitter leading off an inning with a 2-0 count. Taking pitches can pay off. 2-0 pitch. He gets a fastball in on the hands and only fouls it back. It's 2-1. That one looked like it would have been in the zone on the inside edge. Looked like Holiday was looking for something middle and couldn't do with it. Couldn't get to it inside. Swing and a miss. Another fastball. That one was in a hittable spot. Jackson shaking his head. Asks for time. Adjusts the batting gloves. He's thinking about it, folks. He's 0 for 4 today. He's leading off the top of the ninth, and we need him to get away on base. Get some insurance. 2-2 pitch coming up. Fouled back. Charm City chat. Talk to me. I want to hear from some of you out there that are always watching in silence. Here's a ground ball fouled off to the right, but still 2-2. That's another birthday. Look, I'm greedy. I want another birthday present. I want to hear from some of you folks out there who like to be incognito. Say hi and cheer on the team to get out of this funk. This ball's hit to left field by Holiday. Going to be caught out there for the first out in the top of the ninth. Jackson, tough day at the plate. It's an 0 for Jackson. 0 for 5. Adley Rutschman is 1 for 4. He doubled back in the 5th inning. Kind of a bloop double down the left field line. Takes a first pitch curveball that started off the plate and drops in for a strike. Felix Bautista, folks. Newsflash. The can't pitch on back-to-back days. That plan for Bautista is officially over. Bautista is ready to come in for a second straight game for the first time since returning from surgery that kept him out for a year and a half. That is good news. Let's hope he pitches better than he did yesterday. Rutschman takes an 0-2 pitch low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Yeah, why would you type in 0-2 count? What are you, ticker tape from the 1920s? I think I got it covered over here, my friend, but thanks. 1-2 on Rutschman. McGee gets the sign from the belt and the next pitch. That is laid off, a curveball low and in. 2-2 on Adley. Another time for a little bugle. Two balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 Baltimore, top of the 9th, 1 out, nobody on. And the next pitch from McGee to Rutschman. Hit on the ground. Second baseman Terang with a nice play. That ball hit to where he had ranged far to his left on to the outfield grass, and he made a nice pick and throw to get Adley for the second out. That Bryce Terang is a pretty good little player over there. Left-handed bat, second baseman, can steal bags, plays a pretty good defense, has a home run in this series. Here is Gunnar. Oh, first pitch. Man, if there was ever a time to ambush a pitch, it was that. But Gunnar takes it for strike 1.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
Last chance for some insurance. Gunnar pops it up down the right field line, and it's hooking out of play. It's 0-2. Oh, I am hearing for some folks that don't often chat. Thanks, like Muskie Hans. Thanks, Muskie Hans, for checking in. 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Gunnar. Where were you, buddy? Folks, this is something we have not seen for basically 2 years. Felix Bautista coming in to pitch for a second consecutive day. Not to mention a day game after a night game, which makes it even more of a headline, in my humble view. Folks, it's mountain time.
Mountain, this is what it's all about. Mountain, this is what it's all about.
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
All right, folks. Who's ready to end this losing streak? Who's ready? Show of hands. And if you're a Magic member, use one of your special emojis to let me know that you're ready to watch this team win a frickin' game. Been sitting on 15 wins since the last Pope, okay? So let's do this. By the way, the hat wants in. Here we go. Bottom of the ninth. 3-2 Baltimore. Rhys Hoskins, who homered his last time up, is the guy leading it off for the Brewers in the bottom of the ninth. The Orioles have just a 1-run lead. Oh, wait, he's not leading off? He is leading off. 15th appearance for Bautista. In save situations, which is what we have right here, he is perfect so far, 7 for 7. Let's make it 8 for 8, folks. Here we go. First pitch, bottom of the ninth, is up and away, and that pitch was a bit wild, and you can't help but be a little concerned. We need Bautista to have better command than he showed last night, and that first pitch was not a good first impression. There you go, a slider that breaks over the top of the zone for a called strike. The count is 1-1. You just want to keep it in the yard with Hoskins. He's a slow guy. Keep it on the ground if you can. Pitch is too low, and the count 2-1. Bautista from the belt. The 2-1 pitch. That slider breaks outside, a whiff by Hoskins. He didn't know what to do on that pitch, and the count is 2-2. That should get into the head of Hoskins. Bautista, if he can just hit a spot, he can go with any pitch he wants here right now. Just got to locate it, man. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a splitter breaking off the plate. It's the first out of the ninth on a strikeout from the mountain.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
2 more outs to go. It is Sal Frelick, 0 for 3. Oh, that pitch very high. Ball 1. The 1-0. Up and away. Come on, Bautista. Get into it, buddy. Trust your stuff. Two and 0. The pitch. Outside 3-0. Come on, Mountain. Let your presence do the talking. You're the closer, my man. 3-0 pitch is high for ball 4. And we've got another speedy runner on the bases. And, man, I don't want to see a repeat of last night, I can tell you that. Runner at first, 1 out. Eric Haas, the backup catcher, is going to stay in the ball game when Contreras, one of their best hitters, if not their best hitter, who has an off day today, is not going to pinch hit here. No complaints from me. Pitch. And it is high for ball 1. A splitter up. When you're leaving a splitter high, that is not a good sign. And Rutschman's going to come out to talk to Bautista. Ramon Arias joins in on the conversation, as does Gunnar and Jackson. Frelick has 9 steals already on the season. He's 9 for 11. So he is a better than 50-50 candidate to not only try to steal, but to do it successfully. 1-0 the count on Haas. He lifts the ball to left field, down the corner. That ball is going to be foul. The catch was made. Kevin Brown didn't see it, and neither did I. Heston Kjerstad makes this catch all the way down in the corner, completely out of view of everyone for the second out. Are you kidding me? Show me an angle. There's 2 out in the 9th. There is barely any room. What a catch by Kjerstad up against the side wall. It is now Jake Bauers at the plate. First pitch swinging and a miss. Or did he foul it? I don't know, but it's 0-1. Whatever. We need one more out. Come on, Charm City chat. A check on the runner at first, and he's back. It was a low throw over there by Bautista, kind of dangerous. But Emmanuel Rivera able to back it up. The 0-1 to Bauers. And that pitch is in the dirt, and luckily the runner not going. That would have been a perfect base stealing pitch to go on, but he's still at first. 1-1 the count. 2 down in the bottom of the 9th. 3-2 Baltimore. Tony Mansolino looking for his first win as a manager. Pitch. Low and away. Ball 2. Folks, hold on to something. Two and one the count. Bautista kicks and deals, and it's off the plate, ball 3. It is a dangerous count. The 3-1 coming. Up. It's not close. It is ball 4. That puts the winning run on base for the Brewers. Tying run at second. And Drew French is going to come out to talk to Bautista. He's up to 16 pitches, or does that say 16 or 18? I think it's 16. He threw 26 yesterday. You don't want him to have to go too deep into the 20s here today. We got to get this next guy out and end this ball game right now. I hope whatever Drew French just said was the right thing. It's going to be Caleb Durbin. Righty on righty. Here we go. First pitch from Bautista. It's in the dirt. It rolls away a few feet from Rutschman, but runners stay put. 1-0. We need Bautista to throw some strikes. Umpire asks for time for some reason, as the Brewers are going to bring in a pinch runner right now. The runner at first has been replaced. It's a 1-0 count on Durbin. Here comes the next pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider from Bautista. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looking for win number Sweet 16, folks. The 1-1. Check swing, and looks like he went. The appeal, and yes, he did. First base ump rings him up on the swing. 2 strikes, 2 down in the 9th. 1 more. Come on, Mountain. The pitch in the dirt, 2-2. Not close. Good on Rutschman to keep that ball from preventing the runners from moving up. Two out and a 2-2 count on Durbin. The pitch. That ball's hitting the right. That ball's going to get down for a hit. Here comes a runner coming around to score the tying run. It's unbelievable. First blown save of the season by Bautista. 3-3 game in the 9th. We were 1 strike away from ending this losing streak. Does this team have it in them to put that blow behind them and put everything into perspective, which is the fact that it's not over yet, and we want to end this frickin' losing streak. So let's get this final out and rally in the 10th. Isaac Collins is up to hit. He is pinch hitting. Left-handed batter. And he fouls one away for strike 1. The 0-1 to Collins. In there for a called strike, a splitter at the knees. Brewers again down to their final strike, but now with a tie game, we're just trying to get to extras. Pitch. Hit on the ground, and Holiday at second has it over to first in time, and we will go to a 10th inning. Bautista blows the save with 2 outs and 2 strikes. It's a 3-3 ball game. And here we go. Well, the good news is, folks, we got over 100 likes today, and I guaranteed that we'd win. So We're just going to have to make it a little more dramatic is all. Sorry for the extra drama. But, what you going to do? By the way, folks, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. We are just a few away from 2,700, which would be a really nice cherry on top of this birthday edition of BW's channel here. Hi, I'm BW. Looking to get to 2,700 subs. Now, I already gave you one guarantee for a like count goal. If we do get to 2,700 subs, what can I do for you? What can I do for you? If you got any good ideas, throw them out there. As long as they're safe and won't get me kicked off YouTube, I'll consider it. Dance. We might have to be a little more specific. Do a line. Yeah, a line dance. That I can do. The line I think you're talking about, that'll be the end of the channel. Some birthday bees. Hey, you know what, George? For you, you got it.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! Eyes!
All right, you got it. We get to 2,700 subs. You get the Pee Wee Herman dance. I've got the platform shoes to do it. Trevor Miguel is on for the Brewers. Whoa, we got a big old super chat rolling in. Folks, where's my button here?
Message for you, son. Message for you, son.
Jew Brownie.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Says, happy birthday, BW. Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry.
Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry.
Folks, hit the like button on that super chat for Jew Brownie, and thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate it.
Sorry, Charm City chat.
Ryan Mountcastle's at the plate. Gunnar Henderson is the ghost runner at second. Here we go. Pitch. That ball is a little bit high. According to the ump, it looked like a strike. We'll take it for ball one. Mountie, come on, buddy.
Okay, mount up.
Mountie DHing today, 1 for 4. Pitch. Hit to right and slicing foul. 1-1 the count. I'll tell you right now, folks, we have to get more subscribers for that dance. It's the only way. 1-1 on Mountcastle. Pitch. He takes that pitch, dropping below the zone for ball 2. Mountie lays off. Folks, we got 144 of you in here right now. Welcome in. We got a tie ball game and extras. Orioles. Ghost runner at second. And a 2-1 pitch to Mountcastle, fouled away, 2-2. Folks, if you're just joining us, welcome in. This is the BirdWatcher Channel. I am BW, the BirdWatcher. I call Oriole games. I do all of them. So if that's something you're interested in and you're just tuning in for the first time, please think about subscribing to the channel. Here's a ball hit to the right side. That's going to help. Going to move Gunnar up to third base. Folks, we just got a productive out from Ryan Mountcastle. Can we get another? Ghost runner is at third with 1 away. It's up to Ryan O'Hearn to get the job done. He doubled his last time up. In fact, he's gotten hits in his last 3 at-bats. 3 for 4 today. The infield playing in. It's time to turn and burn.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
It is time to turn and burn. McGill, first pitch. That ball's fought to the left field. It drops in for a hit. Gunner can walk home. The ghost run is in. The Orioles have a 4-3 lead. There's still only 1 out. And we want more, but we got the ghost. Folks. It's a 4-hit day for Ryan O'Hearn. Here's Ced Mullins. First pitch swinging down the right field corner. It is a fair ball. Ryan O'Hearn. Is he going to try for home? He will not. It is second and third. A double from Ced. Only 1 out in the inning and a chance to build on this lead. We want to build.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Splash it up. Finally, going after a first pitch pays off tonight. Mullins with a double down the right field corner. His 9th 2-bagger of the season. The Orioles have gotten to Trevor McGill. We now get into the bottom part of the order. Is it Kjerstad due up? No, who's up? Rivera? It's Emmanuel Rivera, folks. Second and third, 1 out. We got to get 1 more run in. Hit on the ground, back to the pitcher, and the runner at third is caught in a rundown. Ryan O'Hearn broke for the plate on contact. The ball hit right back to the pitcher. That is tragic. Second out of the inning. Mullins moves up to third. Rivera on at first. 2 down in the inning. A broken bat by Rivera on that swing. It's going to take a 2-out knock. And it is Kjerstad up at the plate. He gets in the one, left center, but it's not deep enough. It's going to stay in the park about 15 feet in front of the track for the final out. Oh, let's hope this run can hold up, and let's see what Brian Baker can do as he's now effectively being asked to close a game in the toughest of situations. You got a ghost runner out there at second base, and the Brewers have the top of the order due up. It's going to be Bryce Terang, Jackson Chourio, and Christian Yelich to deal with for Brian Baker with that ghost runner at second. Folks, if the Brewers tie the game, you can't freak out. You just got to fight the next inning for that ghost run and hope to add on again. But, yeah, it's going to be tough. And let's see. If it's the top of the order, that means their number 9 hitter will be their ghost runner. Let me check who that is. Isaac Collins, and yeah, he's got some pretty decent speed. So they got some decent speed at ghost runner. Not good news. Sam's coming in with a super chat, folks.
Message for you, son. Message for you, son.
Thank you, Sam. He says, happy birthday. Hopefully the Orioles can close the game and get the W. Yeah, well, we got to come back and score again. Or no, wait. No, we do have to. Yeah, you're right. I'm losing my mind. Yes, let's close it right here and right now. Brian Baker. He's got those black socks pulled up to the knees. I like it. Let's go. Thanks again, Sam. Let me hit the like on your comment. Folks, hit the like button on Sam's message.
And I want to thank you very much for that.
My back is giving out on me. I have not stood up. I have not stood up and moved around now for like at least an hour. And I'm just now starting to feel the repercussions of that. Too late to do anything about it. Here we go. Bryce Terang at the plate. Brian Baker. Runner at second is Collins. The pitch. Bunt attempt. Throw back to second. It's a late throw, but all I'm happy about is that we didn't throw it away. Rutschman, a similar play in last night's game, threw the ball into center field. Trying to keep that runner as close to second as possible. 1-0 on Terang. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Terang is 0 for 4 tonight. His average at 290. So you know he doesn't often go hitless. That pitch is fouled away. We got a ball and 2 strikes on Terang. Hoping Brian Baker's got that strikeout pitch working. One-two pitch, up and in. Terang has to back out of the way. The count is even. Can't afford any more pitches like that in this at-bat. We're up to 2-2. You don't want to go full. We need a put-away pitch right now. The 2-2. Fouled away. That was a fastball at 97. Just a hair off the plate outside. Terang fights it off, which is what you do, folks. The Orioles batters victims too much in taking a pitch like that. Even if it's called a ball, you got to protect. 2-2 again. The pitch hit on the ground softly. Baker. It's going to roll foul. First base side. Oh, that could have been trouble. I didn't see the ball kick foul as quickly as it did. Oh, my God, my back. I might have to stand up to call the rest of this game, which means you'll be staring at my crotch. I guess I just go off camera? I don't know, but I got to stand up, man. Oh, my God, my back's killing me. Come on, 2-2 pitch. Come on, Baker. That ball's foul back. We'll do it again. A 7-pitch at bat to begin the bottom of the 10th. 163 people here right now. Folks, tap that like button at the bottom of your screen, please. The 2-2. That one's hit in the air to Mullins. He's got it. Is the runner tagging? No, he was off the base. The ball was hit hard. Collins wasn't in a position to tag. Mullins, not a strong throwing arm. There is a chance Collins might have tried, but it has worked out for us. We get the first out, and that ghost runner stays put, which means none of that get him over and get him in stuff. They're going to have to get a hit. Come on, Baker. Here's Churio. First pitch is just a bit outside on the fastball. Jackson Churio, 1 for 4, a single back in the third. He's also stolen a base. The 1-0, first Baker steps off the rubber, looks the runner back to second. Folks, BW is locked in at 3:16 a.m. local time. Pitch outside 2-0. Okay, we can't afford another one off the plate. If a runner does get on via a walk, it does set up a double play to end the ball game, but it also puts the winning run on. And there's a swing and a miss. Churio chasing a slider that broke off the plate outside. 2-1 the count. So, yeah, a walk is something you don't want, but it's also not the end of the world, just like Tom's saying right now in the chat. 2-1 pitch. That one's lined, and that's a base hit to left field. Runner at third is coming home. Here comes the throw in. It's cut off. And the runner at second, trying to get there anyway, it will be tagged out. So again, folks, we're in a situation where you just got to accept this is ghost runner baseball. And it's basically, it's like holding serve in tennis. Or playing it's break point or whatever. So the bases are empty now. That's the good news. With 2 down, Christian Yelich at the plate, and he fouls it back. Folks, you don't want to hang out with BW for another inning? What's wrong with you? We're having fun. Now we are having fun. Pitch low on a changeup. 1-1 the count on Yelich. One ball, one strike. Pitch. That ball's a slider fouled back. One more strike to take it to the 11th. And the Orioles will send up the top of the order. That ball's hit. Is that fair? Okay, foul ball. Oh, Yelich nearly went to the opposite field down the third base line for extra bases, but it does slice foul. 1-2 the count. Well, folks, it started as an early afternoon affair. Now it is a late afternoon affair. One and two on Yelich. Pitch. That ball's fouled away. Baker up to 17 pitches here in the inning. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. And Baker strikes out Yelich. See you later.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I said top of the order due up. Excuse me. It's going to be 9-1-2. It's going to be Ramon Urias followed by Holiday and Rutschman, folks. We're going to the 11th tied at 4. I got to get up and move around. My back is absolutely killing me right now. So hang in there. Whoa, what happened to the thing? Go over here. Wait, make me go away over here. I don't know what happened to that. There. I'll be right back. All right. Who's the ghost runner? I forgot to check. Arias due up. Should be Kerstad. That's not great. Not the quickest guy out there. I mean, there's a world where you could say pinch run Mateo for Kerstad in this spot. And then deal with putting Mateo in an outfield that already has O'Hearn in it. That's probably asking for too much. Kerstad will run for himself. So that really just lets you know what is Mateo's role anymore, if anything. Ramon Arias takes low for ball one. Here we go. Remember, folks, we're winning this game.
I have a brother.
That is the deal. That is the deal with the devil that I made. 1-0 on Ramon. By the way, the lefty Alexander is on. And that's a called strike. Looked a touch inside, perhaps. Borderline call. 1-1 on Arias. I know, George. I know. Especially with O'Hearn already out there, too. That pitch is a called strike, top of the zone. 1-2 on Arias. Kerstad, the ghost runner at second. It's imperative that he scores at least. The idea of keeping the Brewers off the board and going to another inning is asking a lot. We got to score. 1-2 pitch. Reached for, hit softly on the ground, and there's going to be no play. The pitcher had trouble picking up the ball on the third base side of the mound. Maybe he was thinking about where to throw instead of thinking about picking up the ball. It works out for us, folks. First and third, nobody out. We'll take that all day. Folks, we've gotten to the top of the order. Nobody out. First and third for the kid. And Mateo is into the ball game, pinch running for Arias. They found a way to use Mateo. And that run is an important one. Again, the ghost runner is one you kind of have to score. It's that second run that you really want to get. So Mateo gives you that speed at first. Nobody out. Go ahead and steal a base, Jorge, if you can. Holiday at the plate. I'm eating a delicious Thai dessert snack, by the way. Swing and a miss on a slider by Alexander on Holiday. Jackson is 0 for 5 tonight. He is due. Come on, buddy. The 0-1 pitch. Up the middle. Then through a base hit. The go-ahead run is in. Mateo's trying for third, and he is safe as the ball dribbles out of the glove of the third baseman, and Holiday's up to second. It's a huge go-ahead RBI single for Jackson, and the Orioles lead it 5-4. Folks,
It's magic, you know.
how you doing? Wait, I'm supposed to be over here. Where's this camera? Where's this camera? All right, over here. Here we go. Here is Rutschman. He takes high. Ball one. Second and third, still nobody out. It's time to pour it on, folks.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Pour it on. That ball's hit to left. That ball's high. That ball is going to clear the fence. Bye, birdie. Adley Rutschman has finally awoken from the grave. It's an Earl Weaver special. Home run number 5 on the season to straightaway left field. The Orioles lead it 8-4. Let's snap this losing streak. Folks.
It's magic. You know it's magic. On a magic carpet. On a magic carpet ride.
Gunnar Henderson takes ball 1. Next pitch is lined foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Orioles have erupted. Apparently, the offense knows how to score if you play more than 9 innings. We need a ghost runner in every inning. Gunnar pops it up. First base, he's got it. 1 away. 8-4 Baltimore, folks. Can you feel the love? Can you feel the love?
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
Who's getting laid tonight in Charm City? Ryan Mountcastle up. 1 out. First pitch is outside from Alexander for ball 1. Folks, I want you to go out tonight. And not only do I want you to get laid, I want to make sure whoever it is you're getting laid with, take care of them too. Take care of them too. Swing and a miss by Mountcastle. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pay it forward, as the saying goes, right? Pitch. Inside. 2-2 the count. That's right, folks. It's time to plug tab A through slot B, if you know what I mean. This pitch is fouled away, still 2-2. It's time to thread the needle. And unfortunately for some of you guys out there, it's time to throw the hot dog down the hallway. This ball's hitting the left. And a diving catch. A beautiful diving catch out there in left field, robbing Mountcastle of at least a base hit, probably 2. Collins with the catch. Folks, this is a coconut custard, and it is so delicious. Ryan O'Hearn with a ball that dribbles past the mound. The shortstop throws on the run, and O'Hearn retired to end the inning. But the Orioles strike for a 4-run inning in extras, capped off by a 3-run bomb from Adley Rutschman. Folks, is this a turning point of some sort? I'm not trying to act crazy and say playoffs, here we come. All I'm saying is being competitive more often, here we come. That's we're taking baby steps, folks. Baby steps. Are we competitive again? Can we compete? This can't be legal. I don't know what they make. I don't know how they do it, but it can't be. How is that legal? It's too delicious. You get that for 80 cents? It's ridiculous. Don't get excited yet. Hey, Big Jim, where you been? I've been excited for like an hour straight. You're a little bit late in your request, Big Jim. I don't know if you've been around here for the past, afternoon. But, my composure has basically, been, it may be high, but it's level. I'm not peaking. I'm on a nice level, high. Am I explaining this? I don't know. Hey, it's 3:33 a.m. local time. 3 is the lucky number today, folks. Play a 3. Here we go. Bottom of the 11th, right? Sir Anthony Dominguez is on. 4-run lead. Brewers have that ghost runner at second. It is Rhys Hoskins at the plate, and he takes low for ball 1. There is still work to do. We have used our high leverage guys, and it's going to be up to guys like Dominguez here to close it out. Hoskins hits it high in the air, but it's not too deep. In fact, it's very shallow, but Kjerstad makes a sliding catch anyway. Heston Kjerstad. I tell you what, this guy cannot play a ball off a wall or out of a corner to save his life, but he can run in and make a catch like this. A huge first out made by Kjerstad. One away in the bottom of the 11th. Sal Frelick at the plate. First pitch. Perfectly spotted by Dominguez. Top of the zone on the outside corner. Strike 1. That pitch is fouled away. 0-2 the count. And there were some really good to see smiles between Gunnar, Kjerstad, and Mullins after that catch. 0-2 pitch outside from Dominguez, 1-2. By the way, Jorge Mateo stays in the ballgame at third base. One-two to Frelick. Fouled back. Folks, who's ready for Boston? Man, I wish Colton Cowser was back on this team. Ready for this Fenway series coming up. Pitch is low, 2-2 on Frelick. The 2-2 pitch, breaking on a curveball low and in for a full count. Walks are not accepted. So let's find the zone here on a 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. On the ground. First base. Flip to Dominguez. He's covering, and Dominguez also does well to quickly look behind him to third to make sure another Brewer wasn't trying to sneak around and score on that play with the pitcher covering the bag. So a tip of the cap to Dominguez there, doing what the likes of Bautista failed to do. Not to pick on Felix, but I just want to more praise Dominguez. 2 down, runners at third base. And once again, Contreras, the starting catcher, or number 1 catcher, I should say, not starting today, still left out of the game. Haas, the backup catcher, hitting. 1-0 pitch is high, 2-0. We are 1 out away, folks. Get up. Get on your feet. The 2-0 is fouled back, 2-1. I mean, honestly, this team has been basically 0 since the new Pope. Two-one pitch. Swing and a miss, and folks, we are 1 strike away. 1 strike away from having something to smile about. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out in the bottom of the 11th. Dominguez, here it is. Hit on the ground. It's foul. We'll do it again. Charm City chat. Make some noise. Without spamming the chat, of course. Everybody get in their own... Let's go. We are 1 strike away. We are back underway. Haas back in the box. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground. That's a foul ball. Still a 2-2 count. The pitch. Check swing. He went around, and it's strike 3. The Orioles have finally ended the losing streak. We have won it, folks. We win. 8-4 the final.
It's magic, you know. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Folks, it's the first win in the Tony Mansolino era. An 8-game losing streak finally snapped in the last game here in Milwaukee. 8 runs on 14 hits without an error from the Orioles. The offense came late. They didn't do much to help Sugano, who gave another quality outing. But we held it together late and came up with that big rally in the top of the 11th. Capped off by a 3-run homer from a player that probably needed to hit that ball more than anybody. Adley Rutschman with the Earl Weaver special to put the finishing touches on this one. 8-4, our 16th win of the season, folks. Sweet 16.
Cool.
Boy, is this great!
It sure is. My goodness. Let BW exhale. Whew.
This is Jack Burton in the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there.
The streak, the losing ends on BW's birthday, May 21st, 2025, the day I turn 48. 48! What am I doing way the hell over here? What happened to this? Is this the wrong... I think I'm on the wrong page. No, that's the right page. Wait a minute. There I am. Hey, how you doing? Oh, did we get to the... Let me check the subscriber thing. I bet you we didn't get there. No, we didn't get there. Sorry, folks. No dance. No nothing. We crushed it in the likes tonight, folks, but for some reason, folks just don't want to subscribe to the channel. I don't know why. What are you waiting for? It's free. There's no commitment, there's no obligation, and no salesman will visit your home. You're simply making it easier to find the channel and helping the channel grow for other people to find. That's what subscribing does. That's it. If you haven't done it yet, do it now. Come on, what are you waiting for? I can tell you this. Let me ask the Charm City chat if you're still here. For those of you who are subscribed to the channel, please let me know. Has it made your life worse? Has anything created a problem in your life after subscribing? What's going on? Is the grass not growing in your lawn anymore? You're doing okay, right? Nobody's suffered any injuries after subscribing? All right. Okay, I'm just checking. I'm trying to figure out why folks are shy and wanting to subscribe. I got to figure this out. Because last season, folks, we were killing it. We were hitting 20 subs a day. Now it's like 5 a day. Sometimes less. Yeah, hard. So, you know, it's a special day. I had to make a push on the subscribers. Whether we get there today or not, I'm not going to lose sleep because we won. We won, and we will get to 27 hundo, clearly, at some point at Fenway Park, starting tomorrow night. Brian Baker gets the win, folks, and the loss is credited to Tyler Alexander. Looking at the box score, Sugano 6 innings, 5 hits and a walk, 2 earned runs given up, struck out 3. His ERA still very impressive, 3.07. I think that's exactly what it was when he started the game. Just very consistent from Sugano. Kittredge made his debut. He went 1-2-3 with a strikeout on 8 pitches. So, great looking debut from him. Gregory Soto came in, did some funky things, but in the end, he had a clean inning with a strikeout on 9 pitches. The Mountain came in, unfortunately, could not close the door or keep the score where it was. Was it a save? Yeah, he gave up that run in the 9th to blow his first save of the season. He walked a couple of batters. That's always going to come back to hurt you. Brian Baker came in, pitched an inning, gave up a hit, but kept the Brewers off the board, other than the ghost runner, which does not affect him. That is not a run counted against him. His ERA now at 2.11. And then Sir Anthony Dominguez. Not a safe situation with a 4-run lead, but he does pitch the final inning. And with that 4-run lead, able to do so without too much pressure. 1 inning, giving up no hits or walks, striking out a batter. Meanwhile, Brewers, boy, they went through 8 pitchers tonight. And they came up short. We beat them up in extra innings, folks. We had left 11 men on base. Brewers left 7. But we doubled them up in the hit department. 14 hits tonight. I know we played a couple of extra innings, but that's a good number of hits, especially the way the game started. And we went 7 innings, scoring just the 1 run. Really picked it up starting in the 8th inning with the bats. Hopefully that'll carry over to Boston tomorrow night. Speaking of, let's take a look at that matchup coming up at Fenway Park tomorrow night. Folks, the first of 4. Now, we're nowhere near catching the Yankees. And I know we're still a ways back from the Sox, but if this team's ever going to get on a roll, I want it to start now. Let's shoot for something out of this series. A split at worst. 3 out of 4 if we're feeling frisky, and a sweep if we're, if we're all tripping balls together. We'll go for the sweep. Tomorrow's pitching matchup is going to be Cade Povich against Lucas Giolito, right-hander for the Red Sox. This game stream will start at 6:30 p.m. First pitch, 15 minutes after that. So get ready for some Thursday night ball. Cade Povich, a lefty pitching at Fenway. Got to be careful with those right-handed hitters and that left field wall there. If he can navigate the monster, I like his chances for us to not just end a losing streak, but perhaps start a new streak, a new kind of streak, one that has a W in it. It's over, folks. We were 15-24 until we were 15-32. But now, win number 16 is here. 2 losses for every win. 48 games into the season. It ain't pretty, folks, but good Lord. We needed that. Michael Wellner coming in with a late super chat or sticker. Whichever it is, thank you, Michael. Highly appreciated.
Message for you, son. Message for you, son.
And folks, close ball game, extra innings on an afternoon. We've got some very positive numbers here. Over 2,000 people checking in. Still 80 of you here right now, but we hit 130 plus likes. Folks, if you can get it to 140, we're getting close to record territory. I got to go back to last season and look. I did think we broke 150 last year, but either way, I'm not complaining. You don't want to hear all this stat stuff. Oh, wait a minute. You're baseball fans. You love stats. All right, but I do need to get out of here, folks. It's coming up on 4 a.m. I do want to get in a couple of hours of sleep before the sun comes up. And now's the time to do it. Checking in to see if there's another colleague of mine calling a game on another channel. If so, I'll send you there. If not, I'll sign off. And wouldn't you believe it? Wouldn't you believe it? That play-by-play with JJ? Oh, wait a minute. This says it's final. This game's over. Okay, so he's just doing his wrap-up show. No offense, JJ, but I'm not going to redirect to a wrap-up show when I'm simply wrapping up. I've hooked you up, JJ. So, folks, come on back tomorrow night. We're playing the Red Sox. We hate them. We want to make them suffer. We want them to feel miserable that a team with a record like ours of 16-32 comes into their home and takes the series. So I guess I'm greedy. That's my final birthday wish as I get set to sign off. 48-year-old BW wants to take the series at Fenway. And I promise I'll stop asking for favors, okay? Melanie Newman going with the semi-wet hair look today. Whatever, Melanie. I'm done. I'm out of here. The hat was here to see it, folks. We break the streak. Come on back tomorrow night. Cade Povich is on the mound. Until then, folks, thanks to everybody in the Charm City chat, the mods especially for the work that they're doing, the super chats that rolled in today, obviously the happy birthday wishes as well, and just the overall support. It's all very, very appreciated, and I look forward to bringing you another call tomorrow night at Fenway. Until then, folks, let me pick my nose as I sign off. Until then, folks, this has been the Birdwatcher and the hat, and I will chirp at you later. Have a good rest of your late afternoon and evening, folks. See you later.